Why don't more infant formula companies use organic, grass-fed whole milk instead of skim? Why don't more infant formula companies use the latest breast milk science? Why don't more infant formula companies run their own clinical trials? Why don't more infant formula companies use more of the proteins found in breast milk? Why don't more infant formula companies have their own factories instead of outsourcing their manufacturing? We wondered the same thing. So we made ByHeart, an infant formula company on a mission to get a lot closer to the most superfood on the planet, breast milk. Our patented protein blend has more of the important and most abundant proteins actually found in breast milk. We're the first and only U.S.-made formula to use organic, grass-fed whole milk, not skim. We even conducted the largest clinical trial by a new infant formula company in a quarter century, with clinically proven benefits like easier digestion, less spit up, and softer poops versus a leading infant formula. And we make our own formula in the USA and our very own factories in Iowa, Oregon, and Pennsylvania. ByHeart, a better formula for formula. Learn more at byheart.com.
Can't take your call right now.
Just leave your message after the tone.
And when you're done, press hash or just hang up.
Yeah, I got a message for you guys. Where the fuck are you? It's BB19 finale night. No, not finale night. Finale eve. And you've fallen asleep. And now I've got to do the podcast on my own. This is unacceptable behaviour. What the fuck am I going to do? You've really let me down. Anyway, here we go. Welcome to BB on Blast. I'm joined by my very special guest, Howie. And
your co-host who isn't dead.
Woo!
BB_superfan.
Who knew so many people...
Why have I called myself by my Twitter name? Gaz.
You twat. Who knew so many people cared if you were dead or not?
I know, it's sweet, it's touching.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was a bit worried because in your text message
I said I had a bad head.
I know, and I thought, oh, fuck.
And I said, I think the lights in my workplace are messing with my head.
Yeah, and I thought, oh, what if he's just...
I could have been dead.
I
you
know.
lot were goating me and goating me and goating me just to get on TV.
I was just going to do the podcast without you.
I know.
It'd be one of my sorry solo pods. I wonder how many listens I would have got.
A lot less. Would have half of what you normally get.
No, because people would have listened for the dirt of me slagging you off.
Slagging off a dead man?
Yeah.
Comes out in the paper tomorrow.
Yeah.
That podcaster found dead.
Yeah, but then the listens would go
That's
right
true.
up, wouldn't they? No one cares if a podcaster's found dead. Do they?
Depends who they are. I mean, not me.
You.
No.
It was nice that those people cared, though, isn't it?
It is nice, thank you. And it was kind of crazy to wake up bleary-eyed. So when I went to sleep, my flat was still light, and then when I woke up, I was like, "Fuck, what time is it?" It was like being late for work.
Yeah, it is late for work.
And you're like, you sent me that poll with people saying that they thought I was dead. You just put, "Is he asleep or is he definitely dead?" And it was, people were saying it was dead more than asleep. And then I had to go through all of those notifications from everyone that had been talking about me while I was asleep, and I was like, what's going on?
It's a hard life, isn't it, being famous?
I know. Now I know what who was it that was trending this week and they thought he was dead.
Who?
Bill Murray felt like earlier this week. Yeah, I mean I obviously wasn't trending, but
you were on my timeline. I was trying to get where his gas hashtag started. Only me and Laurie were doing it though. I was going to say, I was even going to have to deactivate my Twitter, my Facebook, to go and see if you were alive. Then I thought, how long before I contact your boyfriend? What do I do?
Find my dad on Facebook and tell him.
Anyway, you're all right, so that's the main thing.
We're all right.
So
good to go.
It's the Big Brother 19 final tomorrow.
Woo!
Woo! Thank God. Oh, and also, last podcast, we read out a load of shit that was not true. Do you remember?
About Celebrity Big Brother USA. Yeah. Never mind, it was fun to go through those names.
So many people said, it ain't true. We should have known, really, shouldn't we? They don't release it that early.
I did question why they thought it was confirmed already when Celebrity Big Brother was announced 4 days before.
That's some fucking Facebook group I'm on posted all that misinformation.
What website were we looking at from?
Celebrity Laundry, I think.
You said that you quite like that site, didn't you?
No?
Never heard of it.
No, it was the Facebook group because they told us to join that Facebook fuck off, to post our podcast.
Who? That one that approached us?
Yeah. No. Oh no, not that. What happened with that guy who wanted
No,
to...
not that.
Some guy wants to give us money for our podcast. What happened to him?
I tried to call him on Friday night and there's no answer.
That person is a troll.
His iPad must have been off.
Yeah, okay. Just like
He's
just
listening
like
to this, being called a troll.
Well, okay, show us the money if you ain't a troll already. Anyway, welcome to our final coverage. Not final. Are we going to do a podcast on Thursday as well?
Yeah, if I don't oversleep.
Yeah, if you're awake. So we've only got 3 episodes to cover, so it shouldn't be
for
too
that.
bad.
Well, it's not going to be a 3-hour fucking trek through the archives of BB19.
I don't know. Oh, remember
we
when...
had that on the recap episode already.
I thought we already did that fucking remember when thing. When
yeah, when that fat guy came in. Oh no, the other one.
Fat? Who's the fat guy?
Monaghay, whatever his name is.
Oh, that...
From the boot task.
Oh, whatever. Pots and pans.
Das Boot.
I know, why do we have to remember everything again? Mind you, it was not that bad. I thought Big Brother was going to be really good because I was behind because I went to Leeds at the weekend.
It was quite good, I thought.
And then I thought, oh, this is going to be good. And then I watched it, I thought, it's just the same old shit as usual.
Yeah,
Rubbish.
it was the same old shit, but jury was good.
Yeah, jury was good.
And there are some, like, I've got some feelings about some stuff that's happened too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember what they are
BB19
then.
has got me feeling some type of way.
Oh my goodness.
As they say.
Ah, what's that?
I've got no idea. Bit of Towie's bum fluff.
There's fluff coming off me.
We're both sitting here in our bed socks because I actually came over in the socks that I was wearing in bed.
I like your hoodie you've got on. It's nice. Who's
Cozy.
that? Jafar.
The genie.
Oh. So who's Jafar?
That's my red jumper.
Oh, okay.
Jafar's the baddie. This is the genie's blue. Come on, Robin Williams, legend.
Yeah, that's it.
Never had a friend like me. That's what it says on the back. And you ain't never had a friend like me.
This is like when I talk about Morrissey to you and you don't know what I'm talking about.
And Lindsay's top says, "In your dreams."
Yeah.
In your dreams, mate.
In your fucking nightmares. Yeah, someone said they liked it when I quote Eminem on the podcast, but you don't notice. I can't remember who that was.
Slip in a sly Eminem quote, and I'm like, what? I do. I remember that time when you said 2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
That's like the most famous Eminem thing ever. You do know that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. What is?
What is the most famous one?
Oh, Stan.
Yeah. Is it? What's the song? What's the lines? Is that my tears don't dry and I'm wondering why?
Yeah.
With Dido.
God, yeah.
Oh, I miss Dido.
Fuck Dido.
Dear someone. No.
Dear Mr. I'm too good to write my fence. There you go.
That's you writing a letter to me in the HOH room.
Anyway, stop blathering. It's late. Right, so we're going from the surprise eviction, episode 36.
Surprise!
The voiceover guy said, someone is going home because it's a surprise eviction, baby. I like that.
Who is this guy? Have we ever seen him?
No.
Is he black? I think he sounds like he might be black.
Sound black to me.
I think he's white.
Racist. Why do you say such a thing?
I just think that he sounds like he might be a black guy or maybe a Latino guy.
I never think about his ethnicity. I don't see colour. Especially not when someone's doing a voiceover.
I'd just like to know because it's like, you know, when sometimes you've been listening to like a radio show for like a long time and you see the DJ, you're like, what the fuck? I didn't think they look like that. I'd like to know what he looks like.
That's what happened when I saw the guy who does Sword and Scale and he was nice looking. I was like, fuck.
Is that another podcast?
It's like a true crime podcast and he was like quite a hottie. I was like, oh, hello.
Well, it's not uncommon to get hotties doing podcasts.
No, it's not uncommon to get fat people in their basement doing podcasts.
If you've got a picture of that voiceover man, can you tweet it to us, please?
Oh, yeah.
At BB on Blast.
I think I heard something about him that he has done Big Brother ever since series 1.
He's like Marcus for us, like been there constant throughout. Not that he does anything during the middle of the show.
No, he just does that bit at the start and fucks off.
That job must take 10 minutes of his day out.
Yeah, sweet. I've written Julie is wearing an old fishing net. Do you remember that?
No, so I didn't make any notes on this one. I was convinced I was going to remember all the details. Can't remember a thing.
Okay.
Fishing net?
Yeah, it's like a black knitted thing. I don't know.
Very, very vaguely, was it a top or a dress?
I'm not sure.
Never mind. Was it a good outfit?
No.
No, shocking.
So Alex and Kevin were on the block. But Josh said he's going to make a huge move and backdoor Paul.
I can't wait for that to happen.
Would,
Now I remember. Josh was like,
yeah,
it was our first sign of hope that maybe...
Didn't we already have a bit of a sign of hope before that? In our last podcast?
That Christmas might...
No, that Josh was...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, the end of the last time.
He was still on that... I think... Well, the only way we'll know is tomorrow, won't we? If it's final 3 and Josh... I don't know who's won the first part of the HOH, do you?
No, I don't.
Are you staying off Twitter?
Well, I don't really... I mean, I'm on Twitter, but I've not seen anything.
Can we look at live feed now? Can we look at, not live feed, Twitter now and then, or what?
I think... Well, I don't know if feeds are still on, actually. I should have checked. But
No, I think they're
watched
off.
some. Well, what are they going to do with all that footage for the next, 3 days?
What do they do
It's
with
a
all
waste.
the BB UK footage?
Cutting room floor.
Throw it in the bin. Who are you voting for America's favourite player? Have you voted?
Can we vote?
I don't know.
I think you've got to register for CBS All Access
Can
or
someone
something.
vote for it? Who do you want to
Cody!
Yeah, I want Cody as well.
Yeah,
Just
definitely
because
Cody.
Paul would be like, what the fuck?
I don't want Paul to win it.
But then I've seen people... Oh, good luck with that. No, I've seen people on Twitter, because I look at those tweets, but I look at them by old day. I look at last week's tweet. And everyone's going,
Tweets from the past.
I don't want Cody to win because he's transphobic and he left so early in the game. And
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
I mean,
shut
also, Jason was homophobic.
Everyone in there is either a bully, a bigot, a cunt.
Look, as long as they
arsehole.
edited it out of the main show, they were alright by me.
Exactly, like, who are we going to vote for? Someone nice. Let's see. Oh, there isn't anyone. The end. Even Kevin's a gangster. You know, who's an actual nice person? Do you know what? I heard Ramsey's on Rob as a podcast. He actually seemed to have a personality on there.
Really?
Just like Cameron did. He was very kind of, not camp, but very gay. I didn't even know he was gay on
Yeah.
BB.
Cosplay, baby. Yeah.
But on the show, I didn't even know he was gay, virtually.
What about when he was hanging off of Mars, basically jizzing in his own pants?
Well, apart from that.
I mean, I would have been doing the same, don't get me wrong.
Ew, gross.
You know what I'm saying?
So anyway, Kevin said he would like to nominate Josh twice if he was HOH. Kevin, you ain't never going to be HOH, so...
Kevin would like to nominate Josh twice.
Yeah.
What, on the block was Josh and Josh?
Yeah. But you're still good to come for Thanksgiving, so don't worry.
With Ramses as well.
Yeah,
Ramses going to be there. They'll all be there.
The whole lot.
What about Christmas?
Except Paul. You can't have Christmas at Thanksgiving. It's too easy.
I mean, Christmas Day. Hang on, can we talk about Christmas for a minute?
Yeah,
No.
if we have to.
Is her actual
Crippled Mus.
middle name Joy?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
thought people just called her Christmas Joy for the
No,
fun of
that's
it.
the name.
And then recently it just occurred to me that maybe that was a name.
Yeah, it is.
What a name. What's her surname?
Oh, fuck. You should have practiced me. Christmas Joy. Ruined. Cancelled.
Cancel.
Sale.
I'm checking. Sale.
Careful.
That's Boxing Day sales. Christmas.
Christmas Day.
Big Brother 19.
Drinks.
Christmas drinks. Abbott. Crap.
Oh, that's ruined.
Isn't that Paul's surname as well?
Well, Abraham,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Paul's. Hold on. Right, stop getting derailed because we need to get on with this. Paul said he would have put up the exact same people. No shit. Oh, this is when Alex started to... oh, no, hold on. Alex was still feeling good here, I think. Oh, yeah, Alex was fake crying.
Freaking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was fake crying
Yeah.
in that room, and then she told Paul that it was fake, right?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm confused. Because we already did the podcast where Josh was doing that look in the
Yeah,
Aquarius.
when
So
Paul
we're-
was crying, the shock of that.
So I'm trying to work out what the hell this bit was. I only watched this 2 days ago.
It's hard to remember. They're all the same, aren't
I know,
they?
it's because
all look the same.
it's because the same thing happens every week. It's really hard to remember. So, Alex was fake crying, and then she laughed. Do you remember? She laughed into the mirror because she was just pretending to cry. Well, you should have been crying for a real bitch because you're going to be gone by the end of this episode. You stupid cunt.
Whose benefit was she fake crying for?
Josh.
Can you remember?
Josh, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
as
and then
well.
Josh said, "Don't worry, we have options." They got scenarios, and then Paul said to Paul said about Alex,
Who's Alan? Alan.
Paul's talking to Christmas Joy Abbott, and he said about Alex, she's a game player, fool. And then Christmas said, if you cross me, I will murder families.
Wait, murder? What? Christmas said she's going to murder families. Shit.
Do you not remember her saying that?
No.
She said it to Josh.
Hang on, isn't this where Josh was crying on the kitchen, sitting on the kitchen worktop?
Yeah.
Paul walks over, slaps him in the fucking face, and tells him to, like, get a grip.
Yeah, that was good.
That was not okay.
Hold on, we're not quite there yet. Yeah, this is when Alex said to Paul...
Christ, that's strong.
Put some more orange in it. I bought this Volvic orange water. I thought it was going to be like orange squash.
Product placement.
Tastes like, well, it tastes disgusting, so I don't want to play.
Tastes like a very watered down Sunny D.
It's
no
horrible.
It's
that. Horrible. I bought 2 bottles of it as
well.
well.
No, have you?
2 for £2.
No, I've swooshed it, swirled it around the room a little bit. It's better. Do you know what? You better be thankful I had that nap, because if I came straight from work, I would have been dead.
Well, what about me? I'm tired now. Can I have a nap during the podcast? You just carry on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so hold on. Alex said to Paul, she can cry on command. She went, did I ever tell you I can cry on command?
It's like a dog like, taking commands.
all his dogs are barking. But she was actually crying like real tears. It was quite good the way she was crying.
Wow, not a tear was shed.
No,
like proper like
it was the
tears were
opposite.
actually shed.
Yeah. And then Josh said, this was it. Josh said to Christmas, promise me we will go to Final 2 together.
She couldn't.
You saw her face drop.
She literally said, I can't promise you that.
She said, I've got to be honest with you. I've not made that decision. You have a special place in my heart, but I don't want that decision. That is she ain't taking you to Final 2.
She has made that decision, and it's not you, basically.
But she's an idiot. She's being, what's the opposite of cock-blocked?
Fanny ratted.
It's like the opposite of that. She's being... I know what it is.
It's
cunt struck, but it's the opposite of that. Someone once
Cockmatized.
Yeah, someone once said
Dickmatized.
Someone once said about me that they were cunt struck about me. That's not very nice, is it? Because they fancied me.
Right, I was going to say, is this an enemy or a friend?
It's like she's cock struck, basically. Because there's not a good reason to take Paul to the Final 2. What?
What's that song? You got me love drunk. Is it something like that? You got me cunt struck. Cunt drunk.
Cunt struck is a good expression. Hashtag cunt struck if you got this far.
Code word. Yeah, it's like BB19 put hashtag but first on the screen. You're now reading out hashtags mid-podcast. Hashtag cunt struck. You know what to do.
But listen, why is Christmas...
She's in love with Paul.
But don't she want $500,000?
No, she wants love.
Think of all the titanium screws she could buy with that money.
Oh, can we talk about that now?
Yeah. Why have you got your hand in the air?
Because I'm being very flamboyant.
Typical. Go on.
Laurie told me, this is Laurie off of Twitter, I can't remember her handle.
Off of Twitter.
And,
Tour Easy Lover.
Tour Easy Lover. And,
Follow her. And
off of her very well kept garden.
Mm-hmm. That sounds rude.
Lovely trimmed bushes. She told me that the housemates, while on the inside, if they
lags,
damage themselves or whatever, Big Brother doesn't insure that shit.
Of course.
Christmas has got to pay for all of her own surgery.
You have to sign a waiver and all that shit, don't you?
I
don't know why you're surprised.
Well, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm surprised because I think here everything. I think you'd be covered, but also we've got an NHS. But I'm sure that Endemol are responsible for your well-being while you're inside the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
But there's healthcare's mad, right? Because there's no public health service, so everyone's got to pay for their own shit, and the bills are phenomenal. But you would have thought CBS can afford to cover these people. They're making them hang off of walls.
Yeah, but she weren't hanging off a wall. She was riding Jason.
So if you mount a fellow housemate and you injure yourself, it's your tough shit, mate. Surely if they injure themselves in a comp,
Careful, Raven.
Surely if they're injured in a comp, Big Brother has responsibility to look after them, right?
Well, whatever they
Like,
sign.
I've seen people on I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here jump out of helicopters and break their leg.
Yeah.
That happened one time.
Oh, that sounds good. I'd like to see that. Who was it?
Some nobody. I can't remember who it was. Some of Dancing with the Stars. Or something.
But with all that in mind, that being said, why does Christmas not want to get to the fucking end and win? Why does no one want to win this fucking programme, this game show, except Paul?
Because Paul really deserves it. I just want to hand it to Paul. He's been great all season. Like, he gave me a friendship bracelet at the start, and he really missed out last year, so he deserves it.
Do you actually want Paul to win? Or
no.
Not?
Do you know
but
what?
He deserves to win.
No, fuck that. I'm actually quite sad that Alex didn't win.
What are you talking about?
I think Alex deserved to win.
Why?
Because she was a strong competitor and she's played like quite a good game. It's only
fuckwit.
really Paul.
She let her friend go for no reason through every competition.
She didn't mean
to. Oh, sorry.
Alex.
Sorry, Lindsay, I didn't mean to withdraw your life support.
Jason, it wasn't me.
Yeah, I didn't mean... Oh, yeah, he didn't, but he thought it was her, so...
I know, for the
more
longest time.
But, Alex, no. Paul deserves to win. Doesn't matter what you think of it. I don't know why I'm shouting.
No, he does deserve to win because he's manipulated.
You're right. I don't want him to win. I want Josh to win if Josh can make it there. But can he?
If he can make it there, he'll make it.
Imagine wanting Josh to win after all that. Fuck, that is slim pickings.
Meatball.
You played yourself. Anyway, hold on. So yeah, Josh goes to her. Well, I'm taking you, but in the diary room, he was like, "She's shady about Christmas." He said in the diary room, "I'm heartbroken and I feel like I've just got cheated on by my girlfriend, stroke boyfriend."
He he should take Christmas. He's not going to beat Paul.
No one would vote for Christmas. Everyone hates her, don't they?
I don't know. Do they? Do they hate her?
I thought of a good surname for a cracker.
They don't have crackers in America, I don't think, do they? It's a Victorian thing.
Don't talk.
What about bauble?
Tree. The Christmas tree of temptation.
Why has it taken us so long to Christmas tree of temptation?
I was listening to Rob has a podcast today, and this is how far back I am. It was when Matt, just before Matt got evicted. Yeah, Matt, I remember him. And it was about when he started like going mad at Jason and like flipping, you know, when he had his little paddy against Jason, and just how high his voice went. And he just kept playing that clip of his voice going so high. And I was on the train, I was proper just crying because he just kept playing the clip over and over again. It's like the first thing Matt did in 80 days was just talk really, really high.
Was it really high?
Yeah, honestly, it was.
Like,
he went,
girly high.
He went, "You're a little punk." So oh, Matt, what a twat. Oh, God, Raven in jury house, fucking hell. Okay.
What I can't abide is Matt and Raven just resuming normal service and just sitting in the background with one another, even in jury house.
Everyone goes, when Matt gets on Twitter, he's going to dump Raven. Matt is just as bad as Raven, if not worse. I think he'll stay with Raven because they're both as useless as each other. Like, Raven's a pathological liar. Well, he's a boring twat. So at least Raven's interesting because she's got tall stories to tell. What's he going to talk about?
Very tall.
His fucking shirt and his cereal that he eats. Fuck
exactly.
Off. Knob. Anyway. What am I having to do all the notes?
I've got notes later.
Oh, yeah, this is it. Josh was crying, but he was crying about what Christmas just said to him, that she wasn't going to take him to the final two. But Paul came out, this is when he slapped him, he thought that Josh was crying about Alex. But actually, Josh was crying because...
Oh, was he?
Yeah, but Paul didn't know and came out and slapped him.
I thought he was crying about Alex because of what Paul did.
No, I
didn't realise.
Well, I don't know. It depends.
Maybe it's a combination of everything.
Yeah,
I mean, Josh cries at the drop of a hat, let's not forget.
And then Paul slapped him. Are you allowed to slap people?
No. Opposite sides of the house. That was outrageous.
I know. And then Paul said, "You idiot, you played yourself." You can't say you played yourself to Josh. That's Josh's thing.
No, it's "you idiot, you got played by Alex."
Yeah. And then in the diary room, Josh said, "I can tell that Christmas and Paul are brainwashing me and I'm not a robot."
You should have said, "I'm not a Zingbot."
Zing! Imagine if Josh did take Paul out there at Final Three.
I hope he does.
That's our only hope now.
Yeah.
I think Josh
That
would
is
do it.
that is literally the only hope. Christmas is besotted. She's going to take him.
Yeah.
That is the only hope.
You got to remember, Josh is a super fan. He loves Ica, and he knows about the big moves at the end. He does.
You're going home.
Yeah.
Your
I
meatball.
found one of your Vicks inhaler things, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, it's like in one of them little pots. Found it amongst the folds of my couch.
One of my Thailand ones.
Yeah. Might be in this one.
Yeah, I thought I lost one of those.
This is a good podcast, isn't it?
It's the blue
God,
one.
you see the joy on Gaz's face.
Christmas joy.
It's like contraband. It's like super turbo Vicks inhaler. I just saw a dig.
It's good shit. It's a menthol inhaler from Thailand. I import this shit. It's the best. World's best. As approved by Thai grannies for the last 100 years.
So then the veto was the comic veto. Oh, so it was they did actually get their comics.
Oh, they did, yeah. They had to
okay.
there was like a window.
Yeah.
And all the comic books were like put on a shelf.
Yeah.
And they had to like go by on a zip line and look at them like through the window, like.
And it's
looking
like
at the
spot
comic.
the difference, basically.
Yeah,
isn't
and then
it?
they had to like recreate the arrangement. Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Was there any comics you particularly thought were funny? They're always shit, I always think.
More Comic Sans, wasn't it? So I did that.
That was a good title, you know.
Comic Sans, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what sans means, right?
Yeah, without.
So Comic Sans.
I know everything you
it
know.
wasn't funny.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Don't explain jokes to me. I understand jokes.
Hashtag Comic Sans.
Gaz is a mansplainer.
Fuck you. Woman.
What?
Woman. Because mansplainer sounds like it's,
What?
what's the word? Misogynist.
Oh.
Is that what it means?
No, it means explaining something to a woman that she already knows.
Yeah, that's misogynistic.
No, misogynistic is hating on women. A man who hates women.
So what's the term for explaining things to women that don't need it? Arsehole.
Mansplainer.
Okay.
Oh, if you don't know it, then it's just explaining. If you're explaining something to me that I don't know, then it's fine. But that has never happened before. Oh yeah, Paul was moaning because he was the potty mouth, and he wanted to be
The Treho-nator or something.
Paul trying to shoehorn his new catchphrases in.
Should have fucking called him the puppet master and exposed that bitch's ass.
Yeah, they should have actually. The snake. Have you heard him doing his new catchphrases yet?
What's his new catchphrase?
Boys.
Boys. Your boy,
We've
no?
even talked about this before. He's invented new catchphrases for this series.
Boys. In what
Boys
context?
with a Z. If something,
Boys.
like a
Boys.
gay website. If something is good, it's boys. Yeah, that's boys. And if something is bad, the live feeders are absolutely shitting themselves at you right now because they all know this.
It's really annoying
They
when
say it all
someone
the
clearly hasn't been watching.
Yeah, well, we're doing a podcast. What you do? If something's crap, it's gumpy. He said gumpy in one of his speeches.
Crap stock phrases, aren't they?
Yeah,
crap.
I know. Like, it's not no friendship or piss, does it? Anyway, I heard him start to do them. He said he wanted gumpy on his magazine, on his comic.
Well, even Big Brother hasn't picked up on your
Exactly,
fucking
I know,
catchphrases.
your
That's how shit they are.
Your catchphrases are crap. They're not happening, Paul. The only interesting one I thought was Cody was the scarecrow. That was quite funny, I suppose. No.
It's all right. I actually didn't look that closely at them, so.
Well, thanks for your input. And then Kevin said about Cameron.
What's Kevin's? The big cheese?
God. Kevin said about Cameron. Yeah, I remember him. Little skinny kid. Came in and stripped on the first night.
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Who else stripped on the first night?
I don't know.
Arthur.
Oh,
From
yeah.
our Big Brother.
And that didn't work out so well either.
No.
Never strip on the first night if you're going to Big Brother, people.
Rookie.
Why is Matt not eating cereal on his one? Good point. Then Kevin said, I was shining shoes in the bars when I was a kid, not reading comics.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Wow, it sounds like he's from the Victorian era.
Yeah.
He's going around lighting streetlights with a candle next.
So Kevin took 45 minutes to do this competition.
He timed out.
Yeah, that's bad. Alex took 14 minutes, Josh took 24 minutes, and Paul took 12 minutes.
Paul's like, he's...
Paul did it last year. He did all of these competitions last year. The fucking weather one, hide and go seek, whatever they say. Fucking...
Also...
all of them. Yankee swap, slip and slide, all at the wall. He's done them all before.
But does that make a difference?
Of course it does.
I suppose, but...
Because he knows what's coming up, like the counting the days one. And do you think Kevin knows to count the fucking days?
Kevin don't know how to count his own fucking toes, let alone the days.
It's such an unfair advantage.
I heard on another podcast that...
Professional one.
Well, yeah, that haunted house task was done in OTT.
Oh, was it?
You didn't tell me about that.
I knew it had been done before. I didn't know it was ATT though.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And they obviously everything was live, so it was really fun to watch it live.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was on Judy Girl.
Oh,
That is
okay.
that is a more professional. That's a very professional podcast. Actually, I
Okay.
shouldn't say it yeah.
No, you said you've complimented them before. I feel sorry for all the podcasters trying to cover this season,
Including us.
Yeah, it's been fucking dreadful. It's embarrassing. Some people have actually started watching this program because of us.
What are you going to tell your
Guilty.
daughter?
I feel guilty. Okay, so Paul won the fucking veto.
Did he?
Yeah, but do you know what? I thought that Josh had won it because I saw it on that fake fucking news site. Do you remember when I said, "Oh, I think I've seen a spoiler on this"? Everything on that site is a lie. That's
It's quite good though because it gives you an expectation and then you have to stand corrected. So
I know,
that's
but I
almost
thought
better.
Josh had won the veto, and then I thought Josh was going to
Yeah.
get rid of Paul, so that's why I was hopeful.
Even if he had, do you think he actually would have come through and done it?
Maybe.
I hope so, but
Maybe. So then we have, oh dear. So
What?
Alex was sitting in the kitchen. She goes to Paul, "Oh, so who are we going to take to final three?"
oh,
And then Paul's like, come and have a
yeah. Did he
come and
want to
have a
tell her?
word."
Didn't he?
Yeah, come and have a word in the APS room, he said. Still
The
don't know
Apples
what
room?
that stands for. Is it Apples?
Must be.
Yeah. But I've heard other people call it APLSLR.
Yeah,
or
because
whatever. What?
Wouldn't it if you were
Is that a
breaking
camera?
no, SLR?
We've had this fucking conversation.
If you were
before.
breaking it down, would it not be APPLS? Because like when you're making a word short, you take out the vowels, but then you've got to keep the A.
Churches or something.
Yeah,
Mastercraft.
who's that?
It's a band. I'm surprised you don't know them.
No.
They're quite cool.
Wait, don't churches use a V instead of a U?
Yeah, that's like there's a band called Paris that does that as well. Woman's splaining. Right. So Paul just sits Alex down, shoots her in the head. What did you think about this? Shall I tell you what he said?
Yeah, please.
Paul said to Alex, "I can't use the veto on you because it's going to piss other people off." In the diary room, he's going boo-hooing, going, "Oh, I developed a real friendship with Alex. This is going to
It's
be
like
so
Mark
difficult."
and Dominique all over again.
He said his friends and family will never forgive him if he does the same thing as last year when
yeah.
Nicole won.
I do remember this now you say.
And then Alex said, "I've listened to everything you said. Do you think it's easy to throw comps for you when I know the answer? I'm so stupid. I set myself up for this."
Oh, she got played.
You played yourself. And then
You said you felt sorry for Alex too at this point.
I did. Not at this point, but a bit later.
Are these my tissues or your tissues?
I'm not sure. There's more there. I know, that's why I wasn't sure either. That's why I got more. Sitting in a pile of tissues.
It's like Josh's life.
Hold on, there's more of this drama. Because they're playing all like sad music over the top of it as
they
well.
were.
And then Paul said, "I'm not selfishly fucking you over."
Well,
And then Alex said, "Well, it does feel like that." And then Alex said, "I would still take you if I knew I was going to lose."
no,
well,
that's stupid.
you're thick then.
Ride or die. Someone's got to die eventually. Only one can ride,
But
right?
Jason was the ride or die, not Paul.
Don't ride Jason. Look where it got Christmas.
Jason.
Jason.
Oh God, what's going on with this?
Winter's coming.
We've got
That's
the
what's
snots.
got to us. And people that watch Game of Thrones will be like, "Oh, that's a Game of Thrones reference," but it's not
we
because
were
I don't know
saying
what it
that
means.
before Game of Thrones ever happened.
Yeah, because winter genuinely was coming.
Every single year since the beginning of time. And then Alex in the diary room said, "See, friendship no, gumpy yes." That's what she said in the diary room.
You know what?
What?
She didn't get a friendship bracelet at the start.
Didn't she?
No.
Oh, should have known. And then Paul said, "You're one of the coolest people I've ever met." And Alex said, "You wouldn't be here without me, and you shot me in the back." And then Paul's like, "Oh, let's have a hug." And she
couldn't. She said, "I'm going to cry."
Yeah, but she was like,
I want to fucking punch you in the balls.
And then Paul said to Christmas, "I respect and I like Alex." And he started crying on Christmas's shoulder. And then he had a 3-way hug with Josh and Christmas in the HH room. Do you remember? Were you moved by that whole scene?
No.
Did you feel sorry for Alex?
Yes. I told you, I like Alex now.
Why?
I just think she was strong in, like, competitions. She, like, didn't play a very nasty game.
Yes, she did.
Did she?
She called Kevin a child molester.
Well.
She was horrible.
Oh, little pal.
She was racist. She was berating Cody for eating that cereal. You never even heard that bit. That was just on the Big Brother Goss. She's a little bitch. I fucking hate her. But I did feel sorry for her. But I hate her. So I was conflicted. And then Paul said in the diary room, he was crying. He said, "I've had to choose me over everyone because I know they wouldn't choose me over them."
Yeah.
They all have fucking chose you over them, you idiot.
What I don't understand is that isn't real either.
No, so why is he playing us?
What? Yes. Why is he doing that in the diary room? Is he thinking that there's going to be some diary room reveals to the jury house?
No.
Does he think that we're going to be fooled too? That we think he's...
Yes, it's in case he doesn't win, then he wants to get America's
favourite player. Fuck you.
He's trying to play us. And every time they do the goodbye messages...
He always keeps the fucking act going.
Yeah, and then Josh is always real,
Josh.
and it always just blows Paul's ones apart. So then Paul goes, "There's nothing I can do. I can't help everyone." You've helped no one but yourself. And then Alex said, "I'm dead in the water."
She was as well, turns out.
I've put Kevin still being there is interesting. He should be dragged along to the end. I still don't get why they got rid of Kevin.
Yeah, like Andrew.
Kevin is the perfect... Andrew? Oh.
Our Andrew. Take him along. Can't win, but...
But Kevin is the perfect person to take to the final 2. Why wouldn't you keep him? He can't win nothing.
I know. I mean, he would never be voted by anyone in the jury because... Unless they feel sympathy because he's got 21 daughters or whatever.
Yeah. It makes no sense to me. So then it was a veto ceremony. Paul said he wasn't going to use the veto. He said to Alex, "I'm sorry I let you down." That's when I felt sorry for Alex because she looked really upset then. She just looked crushed.
But
she did really have faith in him.
She had those boobs out
Did
big
she?
time.
Was that in the lace sort of thing?
It's
Not lace.
it's like a black sarong. It's like she was going down the pool on holiday. And then she took that can of Coke out of her bag.
Did she?
Walked out drinking a can of Coke. When I said to you, I've got the picture. That was the picture that I wanted.
I never even noticed that.
She goes straight up to her bag, unzips it, takes out a can of Coke. What's funny is they have to walk out with their bag still in BB USA.
That is weird.
And awkwardly put it on the floor by their chair.
Yeah, Rob says to Nino was asking someone, do you fit all your stuff in that little bag?
Of course not. I've got a fucking roller suitcase behind the scenes.
But then they were being all like mysterious about it, like saying some people have just that much stuff and some people have more.
Do they fuck? I can't survive a whole summer on that. I was on the train the other day. I was coming home from some training that I'd been to, and there was this bunch of girls got on the train, and they all had these massive backpacks on.
Yeah.
And I was like, to the girl, she could barely stand up. I was like, "Do you want to?" I was standing next to the wall of the train, you know, like where that bucket bomb went off, like on the glass bit.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Someone said if it had been Waitrose, it would never have happened. It's in the Lidl bag.
Did you hear about Lidl's tweet?
No.
So
we're not affiliated with any terrorism.
No. Basically, okay, this bucket bomb, if you haven't been following the news...
It's alright, no one died, it's fine.
Yeah, try harder next time. That's what it's like, isn't it? It's like, we don't care anymore. It's like, you blew up Manchester Arena the other day. One Love Manchester,
that was
whatever.
Serious.
Like, yeah. Blown up a fucking bucket. No one got hurt. Fucking hell, try harder.
Don't say try harder.
No.
Cite terrorists to blow more people up. Jesus. It's alright, I don't think they listen to this.
No, it's ain't for ISIS.
No.
So...
But if you are ISIS and you want to sponsor the podcast...
New lows.
Carry on. We're going to get in trouble for that now. You made me say that.
Shit.
It's fine.
Yeah, anyway, that bomb went off at 8:30 a.m. in the morning on the tube. 10:30 a.m. Lidl made a tweet about their 10p reusable carrier bags being the strongest that you can buy. What a fucking PR fail. That must have been scheduled. That must have been a scheduled tweet. No one fucking let it slip out. Someone had screen capped it. Lidl was trending that whole day.
Did they delete it?
Yeah, they deleted it.
Did they say anything after?
I don't know, actually. I'd like to check out if they did, so apologise.
There was fairy lights on that bomb as well.
Oh no, don't ruin Christmas as well.
What is it? Some sort of gay bomb? Yeah, Christmas is already
gay
ruined.
bomb.
Christmas is already
It's the new
ruined
A-bomb.
That's how you're funny. And I said it.
What was I saying before we were talking about the bucket bomb? Oh, the girls on the tube. Yeah, and I didn't think they were going to blow the place up. But anyway, they got on the train. They had all of these backpacks, and I was thinking, like, oh, these girls, they look like they're going on for like a year away, like so lucky. Yeah. They were going to a weekend festival. They all had like fucking bags on the size of like stuff.
Girls. They got probably got makeup in there.
What are you taking in there? You look like you're going.
They're dad. Mind your own business.
I was like, you do know festivals like 2 days and not a year long, right? You're not going on gap year, are you?
You sound like a real fart. Did they laugh in your face?
Not in my face. They were laughing with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the end of that story?
So.
Yeah.
People have take like a year's worth of stuff to a weekend festival that you can't survive in the Big Brother house. In a little fucking gym bag.
Me and James were coming home on New Year's Eve once, and these people, I'll tell you this, these kids said to us, oh, where did you two used to go out when you were young? Can you imagine? We were just like, what? We are young. We've been to a nightclub.
We've been in the club.
I know, we're little cunts.
It's funny that you just got a memory of that. It must have really scarred you.
Yeah. Really
How old were you?
I'm probably like 30, 32 maybe. Not that long ago.
See, I normally get people thinking I'm younger, so...
Well. Yeah, no, you're right. You need to pack lightly.
Pack light for those festivals, people.
Alex said, I let Paul lead me and Jason blindly and he sunk both of our ships. Correct. I actually feel sorry for Alex, I put. Kevin said in his speech, Julie, thanks for being kind, for being a good...
gracious hostess last summer.
I noticed at this point, Christmas was wearing a disgusting
tutu.
Camouflage t-shirt. No, I did notice the tutu later. She had her hair up in a bun with a flower in it. It looked absolutely disgusting. Eek! 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 Christmas can't do girly like that, like a flower in her hair. That's not for Christmas, is it?
As if it's a poinsettia.
Isn't that a dog?
And that's a red setter. Poinsettias are red though.
It wasn't, it was a white one. Anyway, did you not notice that bun?
No.
I did a tweet about it. I was so appalled I had to pause it.
Bun.
Like a fish. Exactly, a bun. And girls having their hair in a bun looks so gross. Anyway, so then Alex said to her family, I hope I made you guys proud. You didn't. And then, but I thought what was nice, she said to Jason's wife, I'm sorry I failed Jason.
Oh.
And to Gallion.
Oh, and half gallon.
Gatlin.
Oh. Gatlin.
She said sorry to Gatlin. Oh, I thought that was actually really nice because she did lead Jason to the slaughter and just said trust Paul no matter what, didn't she?
Unwittingly, yeah.
Unwittingly, but Jason pushed back a few times and said, should we be doing this, blah, blah, blah.
But he was just being squirrely. Jason gets squirrely.
Well, he was right, see?
Yeah. He should have buried those nuts long ago.
And then Paul was being dastardly again, because...
Dastardly?
I don't know if this was planned or what, because you didn't get much flim-flam in this episode, because it was a lot packed in. But Christmas voted to evict Alex... Paul voted to evict Kevin, so then Josh
had to decide.
So
that is cruel game.
Again,
Paul can't stop. Like there wasn't any need to really do that at that point.
It's just Paul being a cunt.
He is a cunt.
I put Kevin looks shocked, and I wonder if Josh knew. Josh must have known, I guess, that Paul was going to do that.
I wasn't sure, because you didn't really
get. Did he look shocked though, or not?
I felt like he was visibly emotional to have to do it.
He's always emotional.
But you would have thought that there would have been some more like backlash afterwards, where he would have gone to Paul and went, "What are you doing?"
But there wasn't much time in that episode,
true.
so I think maybe we just didn't see
maybe
it.
other people might know that.
Yeah, do tell us if we know that, or if not, I'll find out when I listen to the podcast about it in about 3 weeks' time.
Oh, good. Keep us informed.
I will still listen to all those because there's nothing else to listen to, so I have to get back into true crime, and then I have nightmares. So then Josh was crying when he evicted Alex. He said, "Sorry from the bottom of my heart." Josh does seem very genuine in those emotions. He's not putting it on like Paul.
Absolutely.
Paul's hammy at acting. And Alex said, Alex she just bolted out as well.
Yeah, she just went.
But I didn't notice the can of Coke.
She was straight beeline for the Coke.
She didn't...
She was like, "I need that Coke."
Well, we've all been there. But did she actually hug anyone or not?
No.
She just went. So that's Cody, Jason, and Alex all just went. Whoop,
yeah.
Bye. See ya. And then Alex said to Julie, "Paul played a shady game. I shouldn't have thrown it, and Jason would have taken me." Very true.
Mm-hmm.
I was a bit disappointed in Alex's interview because it was so short.
They're always too short.
No, but this one was really short. Like, Julie only asked her like 2 questions.
And Alex deserves more than that.
Yeah, because I would like to have seen Alex dragged over the coals a bit more.
Oh.
I would have. And she said tears are a weakness. And she didn't get any goodbye messages.
Didn't she?
Mm-mm.
That's not right.
Because it's a surprise eviction.
I've got into those exit interviews as well. They're quite good to watch.
Did you watch Alex's one?
Yeah, but I can't remember what was said. So
I've got into these interviews. They're interesting.
I watched it today as well.
You better tell us something.
No,
better tell me one thing that was said. What did she say about Paul?
She said,
"I'm still going to vote for him because I'm a little bitch."
No, she didn't actually. She said, "I got played, I'm a meatball." No, she didn't. I don't know. She was just a bit shocked. But they are good because it's like viewer questions and like it's what people want to hear, so you get a bit more. But Ravens is very light.
I don't care. That's Cody's one.
Yeah.
I hate everyone.
If you want to know what Alex said, just Google it. No, YouTube it. Alex exit interview and you'll find it.
That's very helpful.
Well, I can't remember, so you might as well go to the source.
If you want to find porn, just Google sex
boys with a Z.
And there's naked pictures of Paul galore.
Oh,
imagine you
just wearing Pablo, nothing else.
Some people would be into that.
Is that Trejo, or are you just pleased to see me?
Oh, that nap's revived you. You're being funny. You know, some people like sexually attracted to like balloons and shit like that.
Oh, like Isabel's big brother wants to be fucked by a clown, didn't she? She's
Someone
probably been to see it.
On or
like,
something.
Yeah, mask.
Don't make a sex noise on the pod. Right. Actually, some people will enjoy that.
Behave.
Right.
These people.
So the next HOH competition was What the Bleep? And the whole joke is they say a phrase and it sounds like they say
swearing.
fuck.
Yeah, it's quite good, that.
It's funny, isn't it?
It's been done, hasn't it?
Yeah. See. I only wrote down a couple. Matt said, "I will continue to bleep excessively." And Dominique said, "My whole team bleeps me." I noticed Paul was looking very nervy at this point. And that was betrayed for anyone who cares. Careful. And then Paul won HI. Oh, God. That's so boring. But a lot of people go, "Oh, Paul this, Paul..." I don't contradict.
He is winning everything.
Won so
and
much
he is
stuff.
manipulating everything. So
Everything and he's had like the most comp wins like almost ever, I think. And if you think of how many he's actually fucking thrown, if he'd actually tried to win them, he would probably be the biggest comp winner of all time.
That's true. Do you think, has he outdone Dimitri's record of... No, because that was HOH's, wasn't it? Paul hasn't really been HOH.
No.
That's even more impressive.
They don't compare Canada, the inferior Canada game, to the US game.
Superior, I say.
No, it is superior in its own way. And also what was it? And fuck's sake. And he's hardly been nominated. The only person who nominated it, he says he's not been nominated at all, but actually Cody did nominate him the first week, but it was just cancelled, wasn't it, by not the halting hex, but the whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, the
friendship fuckeries.
No. Oh, I really want to remember what it was.
We called our podcast
I know we did.
Not the Ring of Replacement. Oh, the something of production.
Pendant of
protection. Yes, so we've still got it. I've written, now he just has to beat a meatball, an old man, and a cripple.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking good.
The girl on the crutches, was it? Got beaten by the girl.
Actually, the Rob Has a Podcast I was just listening to, it was just before they did that one where they pushed the button and Christmas won. You know, the race one that Christmas won, because they all threw it.
Ready, set, whoa.
Yeah, it was just before that. And Rob went, I don't think Christmas will be allowed to play in this one, but imagine if Christmas won it. He said then the fix really would be in. And I just thought, for fuck's sake, she actually did.
And also, like, Christmas has now been allowed to hang off the back of a massive unicorn. Like,
oh, yeah. But
she was taking her foot into her own hand.
But did they tailor that competition? Is that an easier competition than they would normally have, kind of thing? Probably.
They don't want her to have to sit it out. It's boring. I know they said they wouldn't adjust tasks and stuff, but it would be so dull if she couldn't play.
Yeah, true. But is it easier for her to do or harder?
Why?
I didn't really get to see what you'd have to do.
I think you just stand on the back of a unicorn and it's just farting dust into your face.
Well, that's just a normal day around your house. That's homophobic.
I like the horns.
Homophobic? You're just heterophobic. That's a bit more Eminem for you.
Eminem?
Yeah.
No, go on. Out of my head. My tears don't dry and wondering why I got out of bed at all.
Oh, I heard Morrissey's new song today.
Morrissey's got a new song?
Yes, he's got a new album coming out next week. The new song was called Stay in Bed, and it's about how you should just quit your job and stay in bed.
I'm on board.
Yeah, tell your boss to get lost, don't get on the train, stay in bed. I thought it's easy for you to say.
You never had a fucking job.
Yeah, he's never had a job because he never wanted one, which is easy for him because he's Morrissey. But
do you know what
we
came
can't
on?
Just stay in bed. We'll get the bailiffs round.
I know, or get it in the neck from Twitter. Do you know what I heard on the radio the other day? That song, the Smiths one, the famous one. You shut your mouth.
Oh, Big Mouth Strikes Again.
Do you know how I originally got to know that song?
Charmed.
No.
Tattoo? Not tattoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know the tattoo version?
Shut your mouth. How can you say?
Did you like that version?
No.
I did.
Well, actually, I do. I don't mind it, actually.
I miss Tattoo. Come back, Tattoo. Where are you?
All the things she said, all the things
she said, running through my head, running through my foot.
That was good, actually. But didn't they turn out to be homophobic, even though they were lesbians?
They were lesbian for production.
Lipstick lesbians.
Gay for pay.
Yeah. If anyone knows what Tattoo's doing now, give us a shout. So then Paul was crying.
I've heard they're going into BB Celebrity USA.
Oh, that'd be good. So then Paul was actually really crying, and I've written true emotion. He did look really moved and emotional about winning that Finally wins one.
Yeah, when it's his own game.
Yeah.
Funny that.
And I put maybe he really did want to prove himself after last year. Maybe losing really hurt him a lot more than he wants to admit.
And he's now a war-torn bastard.
But maybe this whole thing has been about him proving himself.
Probably is.
Yeah. And he said, I've written his rings are horrid. He had all horrible silver rings on, did you notice?
Like Sandy off of Gogglebox.
Yeah, goth ones. And then he went to Julie, because when she talks to the house, he went, I didn't think I could do it. And she went, well, you did.
Julie is so crap.
I know, it was the most deadpan, no enthusiasm whatsoever.
But also, don't interact with them on that level. It's not what you're there for.
And then I put, I hope Paul doesn't get rid of Josh. Paul, stop trying to make Gumpy happen. He must have said Gumpy again. He said it was definitely not Gumpy.
Literally over my head.
Him winning HOH. And then Judy's...
He's probably got a T-shirt with it on, available on his website.
Yeah, no doubt.
Off of Black and Saint. Nah.
And then Judy said something to him and Paul went, well. I was like, Paul. So that was that for the special eviction. Have you got notes on the next
Very
episode?
special. I think I have, actually.
Alright, I'm going to get a drink.
So on the next episode, I've shockingly started my notes with the sentence, Julie looks great.
I put Chembot looks good.
Yeah.
All in black, squiggly necklace.
Yeah, the necklace was a little bit distracting.
Yeah, looked like an emoji. Emojis.
The poo one upside down. And she had zebra print Louboutins on it,
Did she?
Either Louboutins or she's painted the bottom red herself. I know that's quite popular with people that can't afford real ones.
Who did that on a programme once?
I don't know, but I've seen it in the news. That the B&Q were like selling out of that red paint because all these women were painting their shoes.
That's good.
Why is it Paul's nominations?
Because he won HOH.
Is there more before he nominated?
The only bit I've got was the previously on Big Brother. Alex was going top two in the diary room, and it made me laugh because she didn't get to in the top two. Then I remember why I hated Alex again.
So Paul nominated.
That was weird though, because it was like he nominated straight away, and it's like, where's all the flim flam section and all that? But the reason why they don't have that is because this is the episode that I think is confuses me. So I wondered how you would cope, where it doesn't matter who you nominate, it only matters who wins the veto. Because all being head of household does, listen to me, is keeps you safe. And then whoever you nominate, it doesn't matter, because it's whoever wins the veto gets to decide who leaves. So it's the most important veto of the season, because whoever wins that veto, Christmas won it, didn't she? She stood up and decided Kevin went. Spoiler alert.
Yes.
So it doesn't really matter who Paul puts up. It only matters who wins the veto.
So
which is why
Paul strategically wanted this one, because it didn't really matter.
Yeah, no more blood on his hands again. Yeah, you're right. What a cunt. That's why there was no flim flam section before, because it don't really matter.
So
it's all about the veto. It's all about the veto.
it.
Yeah, good advice. So Paul put up Josh and Kevin. I've written this episode is confusing. Bet Gaz doesn't know what's going on.
Well, for a start, I've written that Paul nominated Jason and Kevin. Good start. Fucking hell, I do it all the time with those two.
Kevin is Paul's target, but he won't get the blame. Why is Kevin Paul's target? I still don't understand why Paul didn't want to take Kevin to the end. Can you explain it to me?
Why Paul didn't want to take Kevin to the end?
Yeah.
That's true. As a master game player, he should be taking Kevin to the end.
Because there's a chance people could vote for Christmas.
No, he's so confident that he's got it in the bag that...
Well, he did against Nicole too, and I thought he had too, and he didn't.
Oh.
What about Josh? People could vote for Josh. Imagine if Cody voted for Josh despite Paul.
I hope Cody doesn't vote for Paul.
Imagine Matt.
You said
Mark.
you said a few weeks ago you think that Cody would hand it to him
he
out
will.
of like
alphas. Alpha. Got to reward the alphas. Don't be a beta. Go.
Well, yeah, I don't think Cody could bring himself to vote for Josh. Actually, could he?
No chance. No chance in hell.
He's stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
I had the realisation that if Kevin won the veto, he would decide who goes.
Imagine.
And then Christmas could be in trouble.
Kevin would have got rid of Josh. Kevin don't like Josh.
But he doesn't like Christmas either.
Do you remember Kevin?
Because he don't want to lose out to the girl on crutches.
But do you remember Kevin and Josh had that argument in the kitchen?
Which one?
Oh, and Kevin reared up at him, or did Josh rear up at him about was it about the 25 grand, or it's like don't bring my daughters into it or something? He wouldn't swear on his daughter's life.
It was about 25 grand, and then Kevin accused Josh of having it.
Poor Ramsey. When Ramsey's on Rob as a podcast, so one of the questions was, Ramsey's, what have you spent that 25 grand on? Which I thought was funny. Because Paul tried to pin it on Ramsey's, didn't he? Even though Kevin had it the whole time. Ramsey's like, well, I've got an apartment and a car. And he said, I hope Kevin's going to give me some money at Thanksgiving.
No, he's not.
I know. Okay.
So then I've gone to the jury segment, but I think there might be more before that.
Yeah, there is. Are Christmas and Josh really going to vote Kevin out? If so, they're idiots. Kevin, 4 times on the block, I feel like one of the new kids. A line he's recycled again later.
I've noted that somewhere.
He said it in the diary, and then later on he said it to Julie. Yeah. Kevin, don't recycle your lines that Big Brother gave you.
Stock phrases.
Because Kevin don't know what the new kids on the block is, does he? It's a good line, though.
New kids on the block is old stuff. He should know what that is.
I don't know. It's a good line, though.
Yeah, it was good.
Kevin said, I've trusted Paul all this time. I think Josh is going to go. And then I've written, can Kevin win the veto? And then,
I don't know why I was getting excited about the fact that he might as well.
And then Josh...
But then I thought I'd been spoiled and that I'd seen...
I like those fake spoilers.
Yeah, I got a fake spoiler and I thought that Kevin was going to win it.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that.
That's Dreamland.
Oh, no, I do know why.
Living in La La Land.
I do know why, actually, because...
Tell me.
I watched, Robin Casting, whatever her name is,
Yeah.
off of Big Brother Casting. Is her surname actually
Robin Cass,
Casting?
Kass.
I see.
Yeah.
I
See what you've done there. Well done,
she
you.
was doing a live video on Instagram.
Yeah.
And this was on Friday night that this
hello.
was broadcast. And that person that wanted me to do the call about his platform for our new podcast.
That troll, yeah.
Our new podcast.
I've listened to all the episodes. Can't name one thing you've ever said in them, but yeah. Let's see if he's listened to this one.
He
What?
listened to your X Factor one.
Oh my god.
He said, "Oh, my favourite bit is when you said Ed Sheeran. Everything sounds like Ed Sheeran."
What?
Yeah,
I don't remember saying that.
it might be your
I
mum.
don't remember me saying that. Let alone him saying it. Might have been my mum. Shit, give my mum the money. Fuck her.
Yeah, anyway, instead
on.
of like calling him at the time that he'd said he'd like to be called,
Yeah.
I was watching Casting doing a live Instagram video, and I thought, I need to see this. This is good.
Oh, so we could have the money in the big contract now if you'd not been watching this. Fucking hell. Can't get the staff.
She
Too
was-
busy asleep.
She was basically going around like talking
What's she
about the
like?
Big Brother Canada application process.
I've heard her on a podcast before. She's annoying.
She was
Drippy.
quite self-absorbed.
Yeah, drippy. She's like, oh, I know you think we need more black people cast, but, you know, we know better. She's like that.
What?
Yeah, that's what she's like. I'm not quoting her verbatim, but she's like that. Like, yeah, I know you think we need, you know, more than one gay person per season. But, you know, one will do.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she is. She's
That
like
is
that.
outrageous.
Yeah, she's like that.
Yeah, she was going
Direct quote
around
from her there.
introducing all the people in the office that do the casting.
Yeah.
What's interesting, I think, is that the people that cast BBUSA and Canada, this woman's company,
Yeah.
it's not Endemol. It's
Nah.
not Big Brother.
No.
Our Big Brother is done by Endemol. When you go to meet Big Brother, you go to Endemol's office. Like, you're literally in front of the people that work for
Yeah.
Endemol.
Yeah.
Why are they hiring people to cast their show? I don't understand.
Probably cheaper.
And doing it themselves.
Yeah, I don't know.
Outsourced it.
There must be a reason.
But yeah, what am I talking about here?
Fuck knows. About castings interview thing. You
Why
watching
though?
it.
Why am I talking about it?
Jesus
I can't remember.
Christ.
I've gone off track.
You're watching it. That guy was going to call something about Kevin. What were we talking about before? No, Jesus.
Oh shit!
You're
we need
gonna
to
remember when
go
you
back
listen
and listen
back.
to it.
No, you just remember later.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know what the point I was trying to make was.
What did she say in that video you watched?
She just talked about what you should do to get on there, how you should be yourself, how you, what's like really annoying, the stereotypical things that everyone says, and don't apply if you're actually really shy. We don't understand why people do that.
No.
Wasn't
Why
that
would
good?
you apply if you're really shy?
People do though.
Do
I've been to
they?
auditions where there's been really shy people.
Sometimes it's nice to have one
One-
shy person.
One person once in one of my auditions said that he could like rap or something.
Yeah.
And I went, okay, do it then.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'd be like that. I'd be like, no, not until the moment. So then Josh, Christmas and Paul were all playing chess. And then Josh said about Kevin, I'm ripping his head off tomorrow. And he kind of flung his arms around like that. And I thought it was the gayest thing I'd ever seen.
Josh?
Yeah. Josh is so gay.
I thought it was someone said just Cuban.
Yeah. But we think he's gay, don't we?
I do.
No. Jury
Nothing
House.
wrong with being gay. I think it's fine.
Oh, I think it's disgusting. Jury House. That's a joke.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
a joke, by the way. Don't come for me. Don't cut that bit out and put it on Twitter and say it's a hate crime.
Reported.
Talking of don't come for me, when I was in Leeds, I said to my mate Nick, oh, this is the Waitrose where you seen Sukhvinder and Imran.
Ah, yeah.
And she went, I've seen her in there since then as well. And she went, when she walked past us, she went, hi, Saki. You idiot.
Saki.
Saki.
Suki.
Yeah, she went,
Suke.
yeah,
Suke.
she went, hi, Saki. And then she said she didn't know that. And I was like, you're childish.
Should have said, it's just the same on the outside.
Yeah, I said you should have said, don't come for me to her. I said, if you see her again.
Don't come for me.
So don't come for me.
I didn't call for you, so don't come for me.
Don't go too far that way. You'll fall off the fucking edge, love. Sorry.
Oh, do you know what?
Derailed.
I find it a bit sad that, like, because Summer Big Brother rolls straight into Celebrity Big Brother, you kind of forget that batch of housemates so quickly.
Yeah.
They were good.
Production line, isn't it? Like that film I watched at the weekend. Have you seen that?
What film?
I don't know how you say it. AKJO. It's like No, it's Korean. I'm racist. It's Korean.
You're watching Korean films?
Yeah, it's about a genetically modified pig.
I didn't know you liked Asian cinema.
Well, it's not really. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal and Tilda Swinton in.
Oh, whitewash.
Yeah, and Eric from The Walking Dead, aka Glenn. But it was really good. It was kind of like a comment on the meat industry, and it was really sad actually, but it was really nice. If you've seen that film, let me know because I think it's good.
You think there's a
Why
parallel
did I
here
mention
between
that?
Big Brother and... Oh, this is probably what I'm talking about, casting. So you could tell this story.
Going off on a fucking tangent.
I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I don't know why I started.
And you know
saying
what
that.
will happen? Somebody will tweet us later going, "Oh yeah, that I like that bit when you said that," and we'll be like, "No,
What?
I can't recall it at
Said
all."
what?
Like today, Rowan said, "Oh yeah, there's a time when you said that Paul and the Kardashians are Armenian,"
Oh, yeah,
and I said that
I do-
Armenia has a lot to answer for. Don't remember.
I do remember mentioning
I'm
that.
like, oh, I had to Google and check that Armenia was actually a real country today.
You're like Jay Goody. Right.
Jury
House,
segment.
come on.
This is a good
It was
one,
long,
right?
wasn't it?
There was a
two
lot
bits.
of jury because there was
Yeah.
like a lot of people to put in there because we hadn't seen it since Matt had entered.
Yeah.
So Matt walks in, right? And Cody said, "I just think Matt's a giant..."
Penis.
What? It was bleep, wasn't it?
Penis, I think it was.
I've written cunt,
Oh.
cock,
Seemed like penis to me.
penis. Why
Yeah.
would you say penis?
I don't know.
Surely it's cock,
don't know.
if anything.
Oh, before that, they showed Mark saying, "Oh, we're all having a great time in Jury House."
Apart from...
And then Cody went, "I hate it. I'm gonna bust out." Why was Cody so anti-Matt? He was very...
Well, I noted that he had to actually walk away from the others as they were watching the recaps. And Matt was saying to him, like, what was he calling him? Like bro, or like bro, or something. Bro.
Bruv. No, not bruv.
That's like South Africans say, like, bro, bro.
Somehow.
He was telling him to basically, like, come on, we're in jury now, like, calm it down. And he was like, no.
Matt was blaming Jason for his eviction, and then Matt said, "I didn't campaign," and then they were putting the dodo music over Matt because he's an idiot.
Yeah, because he didn't do anything.
Yeah. And then Matt said, "Paul is running this house," and Cody went, "I'm not involved in this." And Matt said, "But you're on the show," and Cody said, "Stop trying to create something," and walked off. Stop creating.
I think he said they're just trying to create something. And what I want to know, did he think Big Brother were trying to create something, or just them as a group?
Matt was. I'm not sure. Elena was piping up a lot in these sections.
Elena's been really good in these jury sections.
She's like the head of household of the jury house, isn't she? She's the head of J. Oh, forget it.
J-Ho.
No.
What's J-Ho?
No, jury house.
Yeah, it's called J-Ho for short.
H-O-J-O.
J-Ho's the new short for jury house.
Yeah, J.
Oh, the J-H-O-H.
Yeah.
I learnt about
Go on.
so at Team BBB 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 at Team BB North, who does Julie Girl Pod.
Yeah. I've seen that person doing funny tweets.
I like him a lot. We were talking the other day on
What, are they American or
DM.
Canadian?
He's American.
Talking on DM, eh?
He slides into my DMs every now and then. I learnt that West Hollywood is called WeHo for short. Did you know that?
No, it's like Subo.
And then so people he was saying that Jessica was a bit like vilified for being from WeHo or something.
Okay.
And I was like, what is WeHo? Is that like Grindr? I thought it was like some sort of app. He was like, no, it's short for West Hollywood. But it's renowned for being like full of like slutty people because it's West Hollywood where everyone's like shagging each other, and also it's a very gay area apparently.
Have you ever heard of this TV show, People Do Nothing?
Is it comedy?
Yeah.
Is it American?
No, it's English. It's like about chavs. Like, it was about drug use.
Is it good?
It's really good. But there's a guy called Grinder, and it's made me think of it. I watched it at my friend's house at the weekend. It's just like, this is basically a program about Northampton.
Is it on Channel 4?
It was on BBC Three. It's on like a fourth series now, but it's just people like smoking spliffs and like doing a pirate radio station. But it's quite good. You'd relate to like some stuff in it. Like it reminds you of being a kid sort of thing. Anyway, I digress. So Jury House.
Jason walks in.
Yeah, he said, Paul or Alex backdoored the snot out of me.
Snot?
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's getting squirrely. And then Mark gave him a really weird hug, and Elena went, you guys look like you're about to make out.
So then they showed the one where...
the race, right?
The race, yeah.
Jason watching everyone throw it was hilarious.
And then everyone was going... And then Jason's going, oh, yeah, but we were going to backdoor Kevin. And
Elena can't believe Jason still thought Kevin was going after Christmas's nomination speech. She's like, hang on. She laid it out there in the speech, and you still thought you were safe?
Yeah, and Jason's like, oh, I thought she was acting.
And Jason, this is when we found out that Jason really believes that Alex knew that he was going to go, even now.
Yeah. He said, I don't want her to win now. Hold on, but I want to say about Elena, she was digging out Jason. Elena was just as much up Paul's arse when she was in the house, so she can't say nothing. She was...
That's true.
So shut up. Whatever.
When they watched Jason's eviction, Cody said, I like the exit.
Oh, yeah. It was the first time I saw Cody smile. And then Jason said, oh, I should have gone across the table like you.
I've written that Elena had good blue nails. Her nails look good.
Her hair looked really good.
I want her hair colour. I really want her hair colour.
I don't know how her hair's suddenly good in Jury House. What's going on there? They got Trevor Sorby in there doing the...
Who's that?
Famous hairdresser. They just shampoo and shit. And then Matt said, oh, Paul is looking out for Raven. Okay. That's like when you leave your neighbour to like look out for your girlfriend when you go to the army and then you come back and they're married. And then this is when Jason realised, because he saw Alex win.
That's for you, Jason.
Yeah,
that's for you, Jason.
That was clever of her to say that in that bit. Do you think she knew that they would show that bit in jury? Because they only show certain bits in jury. I don't think it did. I think it was just
I think she genuinely wanted to dedicate that to Jason, but it was very good. It was good jury management in the end. Yeah, if she'd have stayed in, that would have been good for her.
And then he was stunned all over again, and then he felt bad for
he was like getting all emotional about
Jason's so easy to fool. What an idiot. He'll probably go home and his Gatlin's got a new daddy.
Yeah, a little half gallon. This one actually is. What I liked about Alex and Jason was they were like effectively a showmance in the way they like played. They were like a very tight knit couple.
Yeah, like an
they
old
didn't
married
have
couple.
to be a proper showmance.
No.
Like I appreciate them so much more than Matt and Raven, for example.
Yeah, Matt and Raven and just apparently I heard this on Rob as a podcast too. You know when that we saw on the show they found those condoms in the drawer.
In the horror task. Yeah.
It was actually used condoms.
I knew you were about to say that.
So we just saw the packets, didn't we? But it was they've just been putting all the used condoms back in the drawer.
That is a horror.
That is disgusting. Like put them in the bathroom bin or something.
That is gross.
Oh, it's bad, isn't it?
Oh, imagine the stink.
Oh, imagine like a little stockpile of them. Perhaps they're going to put them on eBay when they get out.
They need to be. No wonder they got ants in that house. They need to be careful.
With the rat.
And the rat, but like.
More than one rat in that house.
This is like borderline. Like I shouldn't be saying it, but when I used to live in Thailand, like
racist. Not even said.
I once had a problem of ants coming into my room.
Yeah. Because
I had some like tissues that I'd put in a bin.
Oh God.
And I'm not even going to tell you what was in there because it says itself. Like, and the ants were coming in, like, obviously because it was, like, I don't know, sweet or whatever. Like, they were drawing a little line of ants. Like, why are they going to my bin? And it's because that was in there. And I've heard that Big Brother US house has an ant problem, right?
Oh.
This is the thing that people say.
If you want to buy Gaz's used anti-tissues on eBay,
anti-tissue.
Just go to BB_. eBay. Ew. Yeah, that is too much information. It wasn't even racist, and I said racist. Now I'm racist.
So Raven comes in.
Oh yeah.
And they watched Alex win together.
Oh yeah, Raven told Jason Alex was loyal to you. She was so upset.
She was loyal the whole time.
She was so upset that you didn't give her a hug.
Yeah, that's when Jason's face dropped.
Yeah. I've put the others all look devoed at Paul's mastermindness. And then Jason shouted at the screen, "Put Paul up!" to Alex. And I thought, it's like us watching. It's like, it ain't gonna happen.
Get Paul out.
Oh, this is the best.
I've been hilarious. So
just the way Raven said it.
I've literally transcribed the whole of this.
Go on.
So the jury were watching Alex's nominations. That's when Jason said, "Put Paul up." Raven
Get someone out.
Raven goes, "Actually, I want Paul to go to the end." And Cody shakes his head in disbelief. It's like, it's when they do like that sound effect, like,
Yeah.
oh, I know what it is, like, ding, something.
Tumbleweed.
Why do you want Paul to go to the end? Said Jason. Because I've been working with, what's her accent? Southern Belle. I've been working with Paul the entire time. And Elena goes, Paul's been working with everyone the entire time. Raven goes, no, Matt and I and Paul, we had an alliance together. And Mark goes, we had the same alliance.
Yeah.
We knew about everyone's alliance, but the one Paul really cared about was Matt and myself. And Jason goes, why are you two sitting here then?
I said the exact same thing.
Exactly. Everyone, like anyone watching that thought the exact same thing at that moment.
It was just the way Raven said it. Like she was so smug the way
like,
she said
no,
it.
Like
we
knew about everyone else's alliance
the entire time. It was like she was fucking revealing the villain at the end of fucking Scooby Doo. It's like, no, bitch, you played yourself.
Or the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. That would have been a good picture if I'd been asked to make it. By the way, Alfie Sheldon.
Yeah.
But here comes the best bit.
Alfie Sheldon nearly replaced you on this podcast tonight.
You little bitch. Raven said, they said Alex was a puppet master. I think they figured out it was me and Paul.
Yeah.
And Elena's just like cracked. She's just like...
Yeah. No, but then Raven said, well, maybe not Paul, but
I was putting some strings because I knew what was going on. Putting some strings.
The only string she's pulling is the one that fucking winds
colostomy
at
bag.
that place maker.
There's a snake in my
The
boot.
fucking little bit of plastic thing on that condom packet.
And Elena goes, this is hilarious.
I agree, Elena was good in that jury segment, but Elena got played just like they all got played.
I like Elena.
I like her. I like her hair.
I'm looking forward to hearing her on the radio when she gets out of jury.
You're not going to hear her, are you?
No.
There goes that. Maybe listen to Rob as a podcast with her on. So then we saw some glittery wellies. I thought, who the fuck's wearing those?
Alex came in dressed as a comic book character. I think because
she didn't leave dressed like that, did she?
She left with the boobs all out and a can of Coke. Now she's going down the beach.
I never noticed that kind of Coke when I could see that.
So Jason was regretting his negativity when he left.
Yeah.
And he said, you can't vote for that fucking man.
Yeah, at the end. And then Alex goes, no, I still would. And Raven goes, I still would.
Alex went, that's the game.
Yeah.
And then there was more Puppet Master rows.
Do you think it's going to be a bitter jury?
Bitter?
Yeah, bitter.
Don't be bitter.
Bitter. No, but do you think they're going to reward gameplay, or do you think they're going to be bitter and we'll just give it to anyone but Paul? ABP.
I think it's going to be 100% Paul.
Oh, so you don't think they'll be bitter? You think they'll reward the good gameplay?
I don't want Cody to vote for him because I don't think he should because they're rivals. That's like
Cody will vote for him.
Who's a bad guy in popular culture?
Batman and
it's like Batman voting for the Joker.
Yeah, I said that's Batman was the bad guy.
It's like the Joker voting for Batman.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
But
yeah,
what is the Joker without Batman?
Well, he's fine.
Having a great time, actually.
Stop having someone chasing him around.
It's like Sonic and Dr. Robotnik. They're never going to defeat one another. They just keeps going on and on.
Dr. Robotnik. Only called something else now.
Eggman.
I still call him Dr.
Robotnik.
Eggman.
That's not cool.
I like it when he bashes him at the end and all the little animals come out. It's nice, isn't it? I like that. Anyway, we shouldn't talk about Sonic because you know what that goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I do. Hand in hand, exactly. Something else in hand. And that's not even a true story. It's just this is a private joke that's leaking onto the podcast.
I know. If you want to know more about Gaz's leisure activities, slide into my DMs and I'll tell you. Don't do private jokes. That's not patronising. It's alienating. So yeah, then they started having an argument. Jason turned on Matt and Raven.
Oh yeah.
That was interesting. And then Mark said, you won nothing to Matt and Raven.
Jason said that Raven and Matt were stopping the jury having fun.
Why? By just sitting there or something?
Probably making them feel
cereal.
awkward. It's like when there's like a dog like staring at you and you can't you can't get on with your dinner.
It's like when you go out with your friends and they bring along some friend you don't like. It's like, is it all right if this friend comes? Like,
no.
Fuck no.
Mark called Raven out for not winning anything and playing the house. Playing house.
Oh, yeah.
In the BB house.
Yeah.
Like happy couples.
Mark was as well, with Elena. He's trying to be.
Please.
What?
Mark dashed bare condiments in Josh's face.
What, because he scratched the 8 ball?
You scratched the 8 ball. You scratched the 8 ball. You scratched the meatball. He topped the meatball, didn't he?
Did you notice? Excuse
With
me.
a nice layer of sauce.
Did you notice when he was having a go at Raven? Mark. Matt was just sat there laughing. He was just sat there giggling away like he couldn't give two shits.
What is that planet is that man on?
I would rather be friends with Raven than Matt. Matt is a piece of shit as far as I'm
At least
concerned.
Raven can take you dancing.
Yeah,
she can take you ghost hunting.
Exactly, she's got a personality. She'll
take you storm chasing.
Yeah, she's take you down the hospital.
See her mum get struck by lightning.
Yeah, see her old ancestors on the Titanic.
yeah, watch her mum run the 1 minute mile, whatever it is she's got.
What's Matt gonna do? Take you fucking eating cereal wearing a t-shirt? Fuck off. Boring.
Why do they cast someone like that?
I know,
Casting.
it's the worst. Yeah, casting.
Give us like a fun gay black guy or something.
No, sorry, we've got one black guy, we've got one gay guy. We can't have a gay black guy.
Yeah, and he was both of them.
Yeah.
Ramses.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even realise he was gay. And Josh, but well.
All black, because you don't see colour.
Is Josh black?
Josh? No,
Yeah.
he's Latino.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I can never tell when people are black or not.
You're saying he's the gay?
Yeah.
Well, they've upped their quota this year then.
Yeah, quotient.
Closeted don't count though.
Depends if they come
if you
out
wrote
on the
your
show.
application form, you do
Yeah.
have to tell Big Brother your sexuality.
Do
I
you?
wonder what Kevin would have
Well,
written.
you could
Not
lie.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Josh, I mean.
But you could lie
You could lie.
and look at Kenny Brain.
Fuck it, I'm gay.
He pretended to
He
be
probably
straight.
Not to. I bet Big Brother knew.
Oh yeah, of course it did. So what next? Hold on. Then Raven said, I was helping Paul pull the strings.
Yeah, she was still claiming to be the puppet master.
Mark said everyone was, and then Cody went, I didn't.
That was good.
Cody was kind of like playing up to his own stereotype, but
He's
he
got
was.
it though. What
he
else
did
has
it
he
well.
got
He
now?
did it well though, didn't he?
Yeah.
So then we had the final veto.
Oh. Back to the veto, it was called.
Can you explain this?
It was a bit steampunk Doctor Who.
Like on Big Brother Calendar when they had the cogs.
The cogs, yeah. But everyone was wearing a butterfly as well. There were butterflies
I
involved.
couldn't work that out.
So that was like an arty time machine, and it had an English accent.
Like our time machine that's coming up when we watch old Big Brothers.
Oh yeah, BB.
Had an English accent, did it?
Yeah, quite.
Didn't even notice that.
Quite. I'll do it.
Jolly hair.
I might do a little impression of it in a minute.
Oh, good. Please
So
do.
basically, the house guests were running out of time, and it reminded me a little bit of the light on BB UK,
Oh yeah.
where the light bulb was going down as
Yeah.
they took Temptations. But it was like if you got 3 miscalculations, as they called it, you were out. But what were the questions? It was like on day,
whatever. They always do this one.
and they had to like
What
turn
day
these.
did Cameron strip or whatever? It
Day
wasn't
one.
that, but yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's the only one I can remember.
You had to like turn a cog to make
Yeah.
the first number go up a bit, and
Yeah.
then run the other side to turn up the other one. So
Yeah.
it's like 21 or whatever. You're going like one side to do the 20 and then the other side to do the 1, wasn't
Did
it?
you think? Yeah. Did you think that was a good veto or not? Because I didn't find it that exciting. But maybe that's just because I didn't care who won it. Because normally the final veto like this is really good, but I wasn't.
I kind of liked the vibe, the theme of
Yeah.
it, but it was quite boring as competition.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't care.
Everyone was determined that Kevin couldn't win. I've written.
Kevin is fucked.
Oh, hang on! It wasn't just Artie. It was called Artie. The time machine was
Artie,
called
the
Artie,
BB time machine.
and he would go,
Go on.
"Sorry, Kevin, your time machine is inoperable, and you are eliminated from the game."
Illuminated.
Eliminated, but my typo is illuminated, so I read it. I think that it got auto-corrected. Sorry. It was like, sorry, Kevin. Sorry, Christmas. Like it was an automated phone line.
Keep doing it. Do more.
I haven't got any more.
Sorry, Paul.
Your time machine is inoperable and you are eliminated from the game.
Sorry, Paul. Your new catchphrases are crap. They will not be put on any t-shirts.
Sorry, Josh, you scratched the 8 ball.
Sorry, Josh. Your true sexuality is gay. Just admit it. I can't even remember that voice when I'm doing an impression of it. Paul said he wants to throw it and make Christmas be the deciding vote, as fucking usual. and he wants to keep the noms the same. Tomboy, get blood on hands.
Tomboy?
I think I meant to not get blood on hands.
You've got an autocorrect issue as well. But it did come down to Paul versus Josh.
Kevin said Josh played a very different style of game to me. It's true.
In general or in this task?
Yeah, just in general, I think.
What, when he was eliminated?
Yeah, and Kevin was biting his nails, I noticed. He looked nervous.
What, mid-questions?
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
Josh said in the diary about Kevin, buddy, you played yourself. You played yourself.
Everyone's played themselves.
If Josh goes, please let someone say you played yourself to him.
Yeah, Julie.
Yeah. Julie hit Marcellus in the head with the card once when he didn't use a veto on himself. She smacked him on the head with the cue cards.
Abuse.
Racket abuse. Go on.
So Paul took the lead over Josh.
Yeah.
And the final question was both Paul and Josh knew the answer, but Paul buzzed in quicker.
Yeah.
So they both got it right. Paul was saying that he promises Kevin that he will tell him if anything's not cool.
Oh yeah, did he tell him? We
I
never
don't
saw
think
it,
he
did
actually
we? We
did,
never
did
saw
he?
it, did we? Kevin said he was happy to stay on the block and thinks Josh will leave. I put again, Paul should get rid of Josh. Josh is more likely to win than Kevin. Kevin told Paul he's happy to come second to Paul. Shut up.
What's wrong with everyone?
I'm not, well, hopefully they're just saying it. Right?
Oh, to try and get in his good books to get there?
Yeah. No?
Don't think so. I think they mean it. But no, Paul did say in the diary, I'm just going to tell him what he wants to hear so I don't get any blood on my hands.
Okay. And then... Oh, you can vote for America's favourite player. 20 votes maximum per day. Terms and conditions apply.
What I find interesting is that I watched one of the episodes on a stream from Canada, and they still advertise America's favourite player to the Canadian audience.
I think we can vote.
We probably can. I bet Joseph's put on a dozen votes by now.
I'll try and vote tomorrow because there's going to be no spoilers tomorrow, will there? The only spoiler that can be out there is who won the first part of the HOH comp.
Which is inconsequential.
Yeah, in a way, because...
It's Paul and someone else anyway.
It's probably just Paul. It's either Paul. I doubt if it's Josh. Okay. So then, everyone is dressed up very smart for the final veto meeting. I put. Kevin was wearing a very sharp 3-piece suit. I always want to say sweet when I say that.
Yeah, he had a sheeny grey suit on, I've written. Sheeny. And he had a little bit of flair on his socks. It was looking quite dapper, like the socks were like
yeah,
detailed.
they were like checkered.
Like golfing socks or something, but cooler.
Have you seen that meme that says, have you ever noticed the word homeowner has meow in the middle of it? Good luck ever saying that word properly again.
No, I haven't.
My friend Nick is obsessed with memes. She was just showing me memes all weekend.
That's because you've got a cat. Maybe that was sent to you.
Yeah, maybe.
Or...
No, she's just, honestly, she's just looking at her phone.
I'm just writing it out.
What the hell is that?
H-O-M-E.
Yeah. Oh, homeowner. Yeah.
O-M-E-O.
Yeah.
W.
Yeah.
Yeah, N-E-R, yeah.
She was sat like looking at her phone, like just laughing at things. I was like, what are you looking at? Memes? Why?
Casually browsing the memes.
Just memes. Like, and her boyfriend was doing it as well. He's like, oh, here's a really good site for memes. And she's like, no, this site's good. I was like, what's wrong with you both?
I didn't know people like find sites for memes. I thought it's on Facebook.
He was like, oh, yeah, there's this certain site that's got all the best memes on. And she's like, oh, I didn't want to tell you that one because I want to show you the ones off that one. I was like, oh, this is weird.
Out meme one.
That was like when you told me about Giphy and a whole new world opened up to me. Sorry, anyway.
Talking about memes.
Memes.
Right, memes.
Oh, Gemma Collins.
Gemma.
Did you read Gemma Collins thinks they're called memes?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. She said she thinks she could be the female James Corden in America.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, because you're fat and cunt.
Yeah, and equally hated.
Yeah.
Well, what I don't get is why are Gemma Collins memes blowing up the internet now
because...
they're all from Big Brother, and that was not last January, the January before.
I know why, because she wore some orange outfit that looked like it had big shoulder
American
pads.
footballer.
That's when it kicked off, apparently. There's a whole article about it in my Heat magazine if you want to read it.
I'm sure it's a very in-depth analysis of the etymology of these
And she
memes.
said, I don't want no man messing me around. She said, I'm precious cargo. Isn't precious cargo when you have a shit?
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I thought precious cargo was. Like when you go to the toilet and go, I'm going to go release some precious cargo.
Do you?
I don't. But then she called herself that in that magazine. I thought, I think she's calling herself shit.
Well, somebody told her she's fly, and what was it Tiffany said to her?
Oh, you're a fat cunt or something.
She did call her a fat cunt. She is a fat cunt.
Yeah, she's like something about her shoes. Like she shouldn't
The
be wearing
diamonds
these.
were coming off there.
Yeah. She's like, she shouldn't be wearing these shoes if these shoes are for a beautiful person because she's a fat cunt.
I hope she does go on BB Celebrity USA.
Yeah. And they don't get none of our... Imagine if they ship the towies out there. Fucking hell.
No, they will.
No.
Mind you, we brought a situation over.
Exactly. Anyway, let's get on with this.
I'll put that Josh was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and ripped jeans.
Oh, I
though.
didn't mind that shirt that he was wearing. I thought it was all right.
He also had shoes on, which was odd because you never see him in shoes.
Really?
Red trainers he had on. He was always
I
barefoot.
didn't like those red trainers.
I just sent back some red trainers. Lucky.
Was it because Josh was wearing
No,
them?
but they look like them.
You always getting new trainers. Just got them pink trainers.
I just ruined them on a walk on the weekend. So sad.
What were you walking through a swamp?
Actually, a woodland, like nature garden. It
Why
was
didn't
the
you wear
worst.
some boots?
I know,
Why
worst
can't
decisions ever. I wanted to look good, and then I ruined my trainers
Can't you put
in the
them
mud.
Can't you put them in the washing machine?
It's too soon for them to get submerged. I'm going to try and get it out with a Hoover.
Hoover?
Because it's mud, now it's dry, I'm going to Hoover it off.
Oh, I know what you need. Because my mum says this with her dogs. You need like a brush, a bristly brush, and you can just brush the mud off, and it just comes off. You know, like a horsehair sort of a brush.
Yeah, but the material might get ripped. I might use a toothbrush.
This is a mum tip. You know,
Never
mum tips
fail.
are good.
Top tips.
Well, something. Come on, what's next? I can't read no more.
Christmas was in that tutu. You said they all look really good, and I've just realised Christmas was in that tutu.
Oh, yeah.
It's the live eviction, right?
Fuck Christmas. Yeah, well, it's the veto meeting and eviction, yeah.
Christmas was cast in the sole vote to evict. She had to stand up.
Josh and Kevin said they both respect Paul's decision. Paul said, I choose not to use the power of veto.
Yeah.
So Christmas had the sole vote to evict.
Josh did a generic speech.
They'd already just done a speech and they did another speech. I'm like...
This is when Kevin recycled his New Kids on the Block line.
Yeah. And I've written, Christmas, please don't evict Josh. Did you think she might? Or you didn't?
No.
No?
I didn't actually.
No. Josh
She
is
can't. She's been very motherly towards Josh
I was
lately.
going to say the same thing.
She can't.
Paul and Christmas is like Josh's mum. And she's always telling him off like his mum as well. Like, don't come in here. Don't do that. Don't do this, bitch. She's a little bit... She did gulp, though. And I thought,
So it was like what I liked about this was it was like a face-to-face nomination.
Yeah.
So you have to just stand up and
actually.
just say it because there's no point going to diary room.
And then Kevin goes, when you guys get out of here, you need to track down this song. It's called Humble and Kind and it's by so-and-so and you need to listen to it. That's what he said in his speech.
He said, no animosity, enjoy yourselves, be good, say hi to my daughters for me, he said.
Aw.
When are they going to see his daughters before him?
That's stupid. Oh, on the live feed, I don't know.
Oh.
And then Christmas said, you both have strategic strategies.
Two tacticals.
What strategic strategy does Kevin have exactly? Actually, what strategic strategy does Josh have? That's it. She voted to evict Kevin. She said the reason was Kevin hadn't evicted anyone in the game before. That's a stupid reason and a fake reason. So then Joshmas was the final three. Paul was the final three.
Hang on, I got some goodbye messages for Kevin.
Oh yeah,
I noticed that
got this too.
Paul was still insisting.
Kevin went out classy, I've put.
Yeah, he didn't have a Coke.
He didn't stomp out like
He
everyone else.
said bye.
Yeah.
Said his goodbyes.
Yeah, he did. He didn't seem bothered, did he, to go? He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready
He knows.
for the knackers yard.
He knows he's gone as far as he can go.
Yeah, he don't want to hang on to that unicorn's tail. It's degrade him.
Exactly. Bad enough he has to dress up as a mermaid.
Merman.
And then keep falling off that plank in that one task where they had to cross that bridge.
Plankton.
Paul was still insisting that Christmas went rogue in the video message.
Yeah.
And I've written
You liar!
I have written he is playing a flawless game.
No, but when those messages contradict other people's messages, and plus...
Well, yeah, because Jason then... Jason again, Josh then
Yeah.
reveals that Paul and Josh Smith were always working together and Kevin was the last
Everyone
target.
in the jury knows now, don't they?
What? That Kevin's playing
No,
them?
that Kevin's playing them.
I mean, Raven, Puppet Master. that Paul was playing them. Kevin basically said he knew something was going on, and he started citing Paul and Christmas and Josh as having similar ages as the reason that he didn't quite fit in with them.
Oh yeah, and he was going to bed early.
So they got to have a bottle of champagne, didn't they, in the house? They popped open the champagne at the end.
Oh yeah, they had a toast, didn't they? The last thing Kevin said was, I wasn't going to be in there and start causing a scene and yelling. Which is fair enough. Yeah, so they had a toast, and then I wrote, Paul must win now. He must. But I would
Unless Jason... fucking Jason! Josh evicts him.
Do you want a picture of Josh to look at so you
I
can
need
get
a
his name
laminate.
right?
Like I'm on box.
Cue cards. And then we've got the recap episode. Let's have a breather.
Yes, please.
So now we're on the episode 38, which is basically another recap episode, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was very much only core recaps that we really needed to see to enrich our viewing of the final.
It was actually better than the Derek Lovacer one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, actually.
There was more interesting
I
stuff.
put up with it, but I was watching it as it went out on TV in America, which is the first time I've actually done that this whole season. So I got to tweet along, and it was like when I watched BB UK and I get to tweet. It was good.
So what were people saying? You don't know?
I might have some. I'm looking at my own
okay.
tweets. So
okay.
I got a bit of. It's just BB Team North stuff, to be honest, because he agrees with me. So yeah.
Okay. So Josh said you've all played yourselves. I just say that every episode. Paul is impressed with himself for being a good game player. He didn't come all this way to come in second twice. Christmas said she is not sure who to take to the final two. Paul said from this point on, it's every man and woman for themselves. And Josh said, I might just have to take a shot at Paul. He said that a few times. I might, yeah. Well,
no,
if not
you
now,
definitely should.
If not now, when, Josh?
Exactly. I've written that that was the worst champagne pouring that I'd ever seen.
Who did it?
Paul was pouring it out, I think. It was all head and no fucking...
It's probably you normally drinking like whiskey out of an old paper bag. Oh, no, I know what he'd be drinking. Fucking absinthe. Fucking straight from the bottle. Twat.
Don't you have to light absinthe
He thinks
with
he's
fire,
a fucking...
with a flame?
No, absinthe's got the worm in it. Doesn't it?
There's a worm in absinthe?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It makes you trip out, doesn't it?
I had it in a bar and they set it on fire.
Oh. Did it have a worm in it?
Didn't see any worms.
Did you vomit the next day?
You
did, didn't
what
you?
was that? Who was it talking about gummy worms?
I don't know.
Putting gummy worms
Oh, yeah,
up your
Chad.
nose or something.
Chad.
Was it? It's Chad.
Did you vomit after that absinthe?
No.
It wasn't absinthe then.
No, I think they burn it a little bit to burn some of the alcohol off or something. I'm not sure.
Okay. My fucking computer's broke.
It's crap.
Annoying. Anyway, so then...
Oh, Matt was like slagging off Kevin or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Kevin admitted to Matt that he took the temptation, and then Matt's like, he ain't even talked to me in 70 days. Why is he telling me this? And then Matt went and grasped to the whole house about it.
Oh, this is in the... I wonder why I'm talking about Matt. It's a flashback, isn't it?
Matt does not have one redeeming feature. He's not nice looking. His beard's disgusting. He's got bad taste in women. He's boring. He got very high pitched when he screams. What? He's
But
fit.
his physique.
I don't like muscles, so.
I mean, I think his redeeming feature is his looks.
Well, that's all he's got.
Yeah.
I put, why did Kevin tell Matt? Well, I guess it's like telling no one.
That's true. I just wrote, shit, Matt, you don't want to mess with Kevin. He's got Pineapple Jimmy and the big cheese waiting on the outside. I've got a bit of love.
And then Kevin called Matt out. Kevin started shouting at Matt about it and going, what are you guys talking about over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Matt's like, I can say whatever I want. I'm an adult. I can say whatever I want.
Kevin's right. Like, he did tell him in confidence, and then he went and spread it around the house. Swirled it around the house.
And then Kevin snapped at Raven And then I've put Kevin and Matt were nose to nose.
Mm.
Oh, and then Kevin said, "You didn't say nothing all summer. Go back in the room and cuddle."
True.
That's good.
So I got distracted from the show at this point because that night on the Euro Millions lottery, it was 114. It was 114 million pounds jackpot. So I was like, I'm going to play. I haven't played the lottery for ages. Bought 3 tickets on my
Ain't they £2 each?
on my account, £2.50.
Hey, big spender.
I got an email come through, news about your national lottery ticket while this was on. And I was like, no way. Like, at work, I went, I'm not going to be in on Monday or ever again because I'm going to win the Euro Millions tonight.
Yeah.
I won fucking £5.40.
Wow.
Which is less than I spent on the tickets.
Oh, yeah.
But the excitement, like when I seen the email going, news about your ticket, I was like, like literally I had like butterflies.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I fucking like one load of money.
Muggy cunt. What would you do if you won the lottery?
Quit my job and move abroad. So this podcast would be cancelled.
Oh, I thought we were going to like get our own studio, podcast about everything. Move abroad. Oh, right, I see so. Well, you ain't going to do that with £5.40, are you, little bitch? You meatball.
Can't get my lunch for that.
I could get my lunch for that. Get Happy Meal. And then what happened? Raven was digging out Kevin for throwing things. What did he throw? I can't remember this very well.
Kevin,
Yeah.
a hissy fit.
Oh. And then Alex started on Kevin. And Kevin said to Alex, "You're going to come in second." She didn't even come in second. And then Kevin said, "Oh, because they were all calling him out about the 25k. You lied about the 25k." And Kevin said, "If I won 25k, I'm doing better than you. A shoe would be able to beat you." That's what he said to Alex. A shoe. I've written, "The dogs are barking again. Where's Paul? Paul didn't seem to be involved in that argument. So you can't blame him for everything."
The dogs are barking.
Yeah, you know, Raven.
All your dogs are barking.
Woof woof. Yeah. You treat those people like dogs. You're just a character on a TV show. Oh, that's
Did Cody say you treat them like dogs?
Yeah. Gaz,
So right.
Are we
so
watching?
right.
Are we watching the same program here?
Yeah.
Keep up. And then Josh said he didn't think that Jodie is real. Jessica and Cody. They're very real. Oh, I was admiring the blanket that Cody and Jessica.
Oh, it looks like a big slice of cheese.
Oh, it looked so nice on that hammock, didn't it? It was all lumpy and fur. I thought, if I could have that blanket, my life would be better.
That was a blanket off the HOH bed.
That blanket is nice.
I hope they like.
Yeah, because I saw Christmas with it later. I thought, I'd never seen that blanket before, and now everyone's got
I
it.
hope it gets laundered between HOHs because you wouldn't normally like wash the throw, would you? Do
No,
the
because
sheets,
it makes it go funny. Like it makes it go rough.
Yeah.
When I go around someone's house and they've got a nice blanket or something, I always try and like make them give it to me.
You didn't try and take mine.
My friend Adam's got a really nice one. It's like kind of like a fishing net. And because my friend Adam's an idiot, he's got no lamps in his house. It's always like fucking police cell in there, so bright. But because he had this nice lamp that was like a fishing net, I always just put the blanket over my head and just sit under the blanket all night, and I could just peek out because I could see through it.
What sort of a blanket is like a fishnet?
It's like got like holes in it. Like it was so nice. It was like all soft, and I think it was like from Habitat or something. So cause even though it was
Posh.
so bright, Adam's still doing this shit with the lamp. This was years ago, and so I used to just hide under it. And then one day I went round there and it wasn't there anymore. And I was like, "What happened to that blanket?" He's like, "Oh, it went mouldy and we threw it out."
Mouldy?
Yeah, probably from me sitting under it. Do you know what I mean? Like I covet things like blankets, lamps.
Yeah, you do. Soft furnishings.
Yeah, I like homely stuff.
It doesn't matter if it matches. Just chuck it all down.
Fuck you, bitch. Nothing. You wear matches.
I wear.
I can't see your house right now.
What about my co-ord outfits? They literally match.
Your what outfits?
Co-ord.
Cohort.
Co-ord.
What's cohort?
You know, like when that girl.
Sounds like it matches. Sounds like it's coordinating.
Yeah, you know that that girl who got evicted through the toilet roll holder. She had that egg dress that Joel wore that time.
Oh, Harriet.
Harriet's dress, like that.
See that?
Well done.
See that?
Like that egg dress.
Information. Oh yeah.
Stuff where the pattern matches the top and the bottoms.
Oh yeah.
Looks like pyjamas, basically.
I like Aaron Frew as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like things like that.
I
I
wear
got
a lot of
pyjamas like that on now. It's not a onesie, it's a two-piece.
That's not strictly go-on, though.
Why?
That would have to be exactly the same as that.
Oh. Okay.
The top and bottom has to be the same pattern,
Oh.
exactly.
I've never heard of this co-ord you speak of. Sounds good, though. So then, this is just that blanket, though. Oof. I would like to get that HOH look. And then Cody told Jessica that he had a daughter called Paisley.
Oh, yes.
Jessica said that's a lovely name. I do think that's a nice name, actually.
But she had a little bit of a freak out in the diary room where she was like, I've never dated anyone that's got a daughter.
I'd be freaked out if I was dating someone and they told me they had a kid. I'd be like, oof, gross. And then Cody said, she's smart too, not some booger eater.
Smart people can eat boogers if they want.
She's an alpha, don't be a beta. That's what he said. He said that to her in his speech. He said, remember, Paisley, be an alpha, don't be a beta.
To Paisley?
Yeah, he
I
said that.
He said to Jessica.
He said it in his speech.
Jeez.
To a small child. And he said she's pretty too. Well, she would be. He looked so happy when he was talking about her.
Cody has remarkable calf muscles. Have you ever noticed that?
No, but I've noticed he's got a very nice smile when he actually does smile.
It's funny when he smiles.
Very rare. I know, It's like, oh, who are you?
Yeah.
It's like when we saw that interview with him when he was being all nice and normal. Was that with Ica?
Oh, yeah, before. Yeah, with Ica.
Yeah, before he'd been shell-shocked in the Big Brother house. Yeah. So then Josh was talking about Team Misfits. I think that's Joshmas and Paul. And Paul said, yeah, we're boys. Boys, with a Z. And then Josh said, Christmas and Paul are attached at the hip ever since they were tied together for that stupid task.
What, the skydive?
Yeah.
That's where it all changed?
Yeah, I think so.
That's like when Sarah Harding was crying in the diary room and Chad comforted her and they realised that's Christmas's moment.
Apparently they're still together.
Yeah, together, but he's in America.
Don't sound very together to me.
No.
And then Josh said, yeah, they're attached at the hip. And I said, he should be worried. It's not good to be a third wheel in a relationship.
No.
And Xmas, I was right, Xmas in my notes. She is smitten, but Paul has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I tweeted that. I was like, doesn't Paul have a girlfriend? This is when we saw in the show that bit that we'd seen that Alfie tweeted us, where she's talking to the camera about how she thinks about him all the time.
Yeah,
and...
saying she fancies him, but we said she's got Big Brother brain.
Yeah.
And she said, will he heal or break my heart? He's only 24.
I've written...
How is he only 24?
Is he?
He's 24.
How's Christmas 34?
I don't know, but he seems a lot older.
I wrote, a broken foot was the least of Christmas worries this season. Doesn't Paul have a girlfriend? And then I've done a broken heart emoji. That's what she's going to get, isn't it?
And also, Christmas has built a career on being like a motivational speaker, and in the house she's come across like a witch, so that's damaged. That has damaged their career. I heard on the Big Brother gossip show on her Facebook page there's just someone deleting all the negative comments about her the whole time because everyone's like, you're a bitch, we hate you. That's not good for someone if your career is based on like inspo or whatever the fuck it is. Do you know what I mean?
Inspo?
Yeah, inspo. Like thinspo.
Actually, what?
Thinspo.
What's that?
It's like when you post pictures of like anorexics and make people want to be
inspiration.
Skinny.
Yeah. Tanorexic.
Yeah.
Has she been a bitch? Is she horrible?
I think she is. You don't think she is?
I quite like her.
You think Alex is nice?
I think
You're wrong.
I think Christmas is quite attractive.
She's attractive, yeah.
So I feel a little bit more like enamoured by her, maybe.
The fuck? That's not a good reason to like someone because they're attractive. That's like you can like someone who's evil but they're attractive.
Yeah.
That's not good. I've been there and done that, and it's not a good. It's not a good plan. Don't do that.
There was more Matt and Raven.
Oh God, why? Oh, they're
hang on.
milk each.
Can I just say, like, I wouldn't normally live tweet in time with the show being broadcast. And
no, because you normally watch it about 3 days later.
Exactly. And I've written, please, CBS, give us more Matt and Raven. Said, no fuck it ever. What a waste of airtime. And it got 27 likes.
Yeah, that was a good start because it thinks you're going one way and then you go the other. Please give us more. And then it's like, no, not really. So Matt was throwing milk at her, but don't you need that milk for his cereal?
Yeah, and didn't they also have a cinnamon fight? All that cinnamon dust was going everywhere.
And he called her a clown. And then he said, did you get it in your wig? That's rude.
Why?
He's saying she's got a wig on. Has she got a wig on?
Probably.
She's probably got hair extensions because her hair
right?
is really long and it looks awful. I put, this is what you said actually to me. These bits would have been better to see as part of the game. A couple more episodes a week, and we could have the strategy alongside the comedy and not have to wait for these stupid episodes.
I said, like, I'm not a fan of these clip shows. Why don't you just show us more reality during the season?
I understand
just put it on another day a week.
Yeah, I understand they have a lot of strategy to pack into. Well, actually, not much this year, but yeah, even one more episode a week.
Canada manages to do it.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, I don't know why.
And on the same airtime. But Arissa strictly can only ask one question to any evictee, and off they go. So that's where you
chair? No chair.
You can stand.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't see why they don't do that. Because it works for all the other ones, so I don't know why they don't do that.
And I know, like, feedsters get rewarded and stuff, but like we're not in the right time zone to be feedsters because we just get spoiled on everything else. So it's like it's hard for us.
We're bottom feedsters.
And like, I think
also got a life.
I think about imagine all the stuff that we don't see and that doesn't get shown in the BB US house. Like, I'm thankful that our show is every day, even though we don't have a live feed anymore.
At least
so it's
you can keep up to date mostly.
Yeah.
I know. Imagine all the shit in the diary room that goes on and stuff. Be mind-boggling.
Yeah, because all you see in the diary room is the narration of competitions and stuff. You don't see any real.
No.
I want to talk to my agent shit that you might in Celebrity Big Brother.
On the final episode, sometimes they do a diary room package.
Nice montage.
Stuff. Yeah. So then we had Kevin's Mafia Tales. And anything on that?
No, I just got the rat after that.
Yeah, there's a rat in the house. They set a trap for him.
Paul went down to look for it. I said there's actually 2 rats in the Big Brother kitchen right now.
Do you know how you can tell if there's a snake in the house?
Is it the tongue thing? They didn't include that bit. Does it do the tongue thing? That was the best line of the whole season.
I saw a tweet Dominique did this last week. She's like,
was it in anything you could understand, or was it that weird language from the toilet?
Toilet talk. She was saying, "Oh, finally they're waking up." Blah blah blah. Whatever.
I did say, it's like Dominique was pretty much spot on from the very start. She had Paul's card marked when the others were under his spell, and I miss her.
And Cody did, and you miss her.
Yeah, I liked her.
Don't go overboard.
I miss you, Dominique. Come back.
I don't.
And then I retweeted BB Team North. He said, "This was honestly my breaking point with Paul. The whole encounter still rubs me up the wrong way."
What about Dominique? Yeah, that was.
And it's
bad.
the main reason Paul can choke. And then I realised that okay, Dominique wasn't quite right because she did say like, "You're gonna go soon," and he was like, "Obviously." And she said, "You're gonna leave," and he was like, "Well, obviously I'm gonna leave at some point." She was like, "No, you're gonna go soon."
Oh. Did God tell her that, or
he was feeding us lies?
And then what? Kevin and Jason talking about showers, and Kevin said about how he got his house taken away. Oh, by the bailiffs or something. I don't know. Something happened. Josh's red trainers equal chic, I've written. We've already discussed that.
He looks okay in them.
I don't like them. And then we had memories of the Den of Temptation. Christmas's temptation never came back to bite her, did it? The fact that she used that ring of replacement on Cody.
My turn.
Yeah, but we thought she might get fucked with it in the end. And she might... No, but she... But do you know what I mean? That she might have needed it later, but it turned out she didn't need it.
Paul got out of the game.
Yeah.
Job's a good one. I said I'm still angry that Jessica didn't have to say "Halting heck right, eviction night died 3 times herself," because that was the condition.
Yeah. I think Rob said that to her on the podcast.
Why didn't she say it? Too school for...
Yeah.
Too cool for school.
Never cared.
She was supposed to speak along with the voice of the den, surely. That would have been a good scene.
Yeah. She didn't know how to make a scene. Then we did have a diary room section. I showed them all waking up and they were grumpy.
And going into their groggy, and it showed the transition of Mark's conversation where he was having a normal... joyful conversation to the tears about Dominique, and it made me wonder, but was it real or was it just for the camera? Like the switch of emotions was just far too quick. Where he went to like, it's the scene which they use and use and use where he's really crying with no top on.
Like when Raven said bye everyone and then went out and did a handstand.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the opposite.
Yeah.
That was funny. And then Cody said, "This house has the weakest dudes ever in it."
I thought it's brutal, but brilliant, and he has to win that public vote. I questioned about the bit where they're like in the kitchen reminiscing.
Yeah.
were they being fed those lines through an earpiece? Because there's no cards on the show. Like with us and with Canada, we will achieve this in a more organic way by doing like an awards ceremony where there is a card or there is like categories.
The awards ceremony works better, actually.
It's more natural. You just feel like you're being fed a load of shit.
It feels very wooden, doesn't it? It feels like when Paul's pretending to cry.
I should have sent Nikki Graham in to style them.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that. I hate recap episodes anyway, it's boring. So then we saw the start of the HOH.
You did.
And it was...
Farting unicorn attack.
I told you last year it was some cats running around a litter box. Yeah, so I put, did they rig it for Christmas? She's obviously got cleared by Dr. Ottoman for this one. I put, it doesn't look that hard, and Paul must be pissed off that Christmas can actually play it. Because surely his whole thing was taking her along so she couldn't play. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you wish they'd show us a bit more of that one on that episode? Like the whole thing, for example? Or are you not bothered?
I'm used to them like now teasing it, so I'm a bit like desensitized. But I think Julie made out like we were going to see the whole thing. I feel like that happened. I'm not sure.
She's a liar. We should watch the final together, yeah? Stay off Twitter.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
It's better that way. You know how I feel about finals.
I know, but don't look at those.
But you're going to have to hang on for me.
Why?
Oh, no. Because I forgot.
It's on Thursday.
It's on Wednesday, so we get to watch it Thursday.
We'll watch it on Thursday and do the pod on Thursday. But it's going to be a long
Wait, hang on. In real life, it's tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But we can't watch it. We can't watch it in the middle of the night, can we?
Well, no.
Just stay off Twitter.
For a minute, I was like, it's probably on now. I don't even know what time it is.
That's why
because I've had that nap. I don't know what time it is, what day it is.
That's why we had to do the podcast today. That's why I was going to do the podcast on my own. Because
I can't believe you're going to do it by yourself.
No, but imagine us doing it tomorrow. Then the final's on, like... the final would have been on by the time we posted it, so it would have been pointless. I would have done it by myself.
Got to catch that wave.
I would have done it by myself, but I would have just slagged you off for an hour. That would have been what the podcast was.
I would have probably enjoyed that more than this.
I'm sure I would have got a few comments. Got any feedback?
I watched a little bit of live feed after this episode as well, and
Feedster.
Feedster. I watched about a good 10 minutes. I seen Josh go into the storeroom. That storeroom was like a harvest festival. It was literally not the Big Brother calendar task. It was literally brimming with food. There was so much food in there. And
was it all cereal? Because Matt's gone now.
I tweeted, "There's 3 people left in the house. How much food do they need?" And even Josh said the same. He was like talking to Big Brother, guys, you do know there's 3 of us, right? The fridge was packed. That side was all full of vegetables and fruit.
It always looks well stocked in there.
They don't go hungry, I tell you that.
I was trying to see if anyone had emailed us, because when I thought I was going to do the podcast tonight, I said send me voicemails, but I don't think anyone sent us anyway. Did you get anything else off the live feed?
No.
I've got a couple of other emails that I saved.
What it did make me think at the end of this episode was that at least BBUS does really keep the housemates pretty much on lockdown. Yeah. I mean, apart from David and Donya.
Yeah.
And that guy that was falling asleep in the airport task on Ramsey.
Yeah.
And the man that shouted in the street cleaning task. Like...
Shout out to him.
There's not been really
that is what's good about BBUS. There is no outside contact, or unless it's a plane going over.
But I would enjoy some tweets going in.
Would you? Yeah.
I mean, I know that's not. That's probably something that I would have bitched about non-stop in the past about Big Brother UK. But I'd like to see it for a comp, like fill in the blank for a veto or something.
It's okay. You know, he brought in the same mouse twice the other night.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, but he brought it in. He brought it in once, and it was alive. I caught it under a glass. And I put the mouse out, and then I shut the door. I kept him in for half an hour. I thought, surely that's long enough for the mouse to get away.
Injured, I bet.
Half an hour later, the mouse was back in his mouth,
alive. Alive again.
It's the same fucking mouse. I could just tell. Alive, running round. Caught it again. Put it out.
You know what that mouse is?
What?
Sadomasochist.
Yeah.
Masochist.
I know, but I saved that mouse twice. I thought when I get up in the morning, I bet that mouse is just going to be dead on the floor. But it wasn't, so it got away the second time. But he's
probably
sick.
went to die under a bush.
You're a sicko, So we've got an email from Laurie. She says, this was about our last podcast. She said, I didn't play Candy Crush today, so I typed a lot instead. What level are you on Candy Crush, Laurie? I'm on like 2000 or something. She said, our Wizard of Oz bit was funny. Were we comparing the housemates to characters from Wizard of Oz? Paul's catch...
You're asking me, were we?
Yeah.
You don't remember?
Vaguely. Paul's catchphrases this year are Gumpy and Boys, told you. Lowton on the Revengers. See, we thought Lowton was on that thing. Pots and Pans banging crybaby Josh is our only hope. This season is truly shit. Tell Gaz I enjoyed your fox arse photo. That was
a lot of people did, you know. I think listeners went back to like it because it got a lot of likes that in the end, didn't it? How many you get? 17, something like that.
I don't check all my likes.
I check your likes, so don't you worry. I'm on the analytics.
I'm sure you do.
Engagement for the week. Must try harder.
You're going to have to post our podcast on Facebook from now on.
I know. They know. I did a public service announcement.
Oh, good, because I'm done with Facebook.
I told them we were going to do a podcast, and I tried to sleep through it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to post it. So then there are 2 showers in the downstairs.
That's true.
There are 2 showers in the downstairs bathroom. The left one is cold for have-nots. So Matt continues the right hot one while he was a have-not. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
That's an interesting fact, isn't it? Christmas.
Bring in the good shit.
Christmas is a cunt.
That's
Laurie's words, not mine.
No way to talk about our biggest festival.
I heard today, Christmas loves Christmas more than Santa Claus. Lol. I don't get that. Christmas loves Christmas more than Santa Claus.
More than Santa does.
She loves herself. Santa.
Santa! You ever been to Ibiza, Santa? Yeah!
That cat's got muddy face, oily face.
He's rubbing it all over his
he's been under a car or something. Wank off over here is beating off or jerking off. We know that, don't we?
Yeah, I know jerking off.
Yeah, and beating off, but we don't say that, do we?
No. Well, jerk off.
What do we say? Wank. Just have
wank,
innit?
Yeah, but jerk off is slipping into the vernacular.
Yeah, toss off. Don't really say that, do you?
Toss yourself off. I mean, that is what it means, isn't it?
Hand shandy.
Go have a hand shandy. That's some green ring.
That's quite old school. It's just wank, really. Used undies. You obviously haven't watched Orange is the New Black. Women inmates had a business on the side selling their used panties to perverts overseas. Gross. Paul's height, as per
Look, you got to
internet.
take what you can get. If that's what your business, good luck to you.
Yeah. This is a very informative email from Laurie. Paul's height, as per the internet, is 5'6" or 5'7". Well,
is that short? Yes.
Yeah.
He's so
I'm
short.
5'2".
When you see him standing in one of those little like competition cabinets, he's like can barely reach the counter.
Despot. She said she thinks he's shorter.
Imagine seeing Paul stood next to Gary Glitter in a pair of heels. He'd be tiny.
Bobby, I think that's that Bobby Moynihan or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Is famous for being on Saturday Night Live, a very popular long-running skit show over here. Yeah, we know,
bless.
We do know what that. We do know what that is.
Woman's splaining to us.
Don't bless when someone's sending us an informative email. It's not the young and the restless, it's the bold and the beautiful. Jessica has already filmed her walk-on part. Well, same thing. Not sure when the soap opera will air. If I remember, I'll send you a link to the clip if you want it.
Jessica has a walk-on part in what?
The Bold and the Beautiful.
What's that?
It's like a cheesy soap opera, like it would be like Dynasty or whatever. They always
Why has Jessica got a part in that?
It always happens. It always happens. Like the Big Brother people always go on to have. It's just like a cameo in it.
Just like having a drink in the pub in the background.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Like when Richard Branson was in James Bond.
Yeah. They're great. Yes, we have Tony the Tiger over here.
Yes, they do.
Fruit Loops, Dingus, that's an old Big Brother US reference that you won't get, over here has Toucan Sam on the box. His saying is, follow your nose, which is ridiculous since he has a fucking beak.
That is brilliant.
Trejo. What about Trejo? Is he Toucan Sam? I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed watching all the house guests get bitched.
Oh, he must look like Trejo.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed watching all the house guests getting bitch slapped, punched, and kicked in the arse. Remember poor Cody? This is Cody on a previous season, having to kick himself in the arse for hours and hours. I live for footage like this on BB. Oh yeah, that was good. That's who Derek Loverser beat at the end. Spoiler alert. I agree. Alec is a fuck twit. Christmas said club whore, not cock whore. Lol. Remember, I thought Christmas said, I'm not one of your cock whores to Josh.
Club whore? Josh got club whores?
Oh, because he lives in Miami and apparently there's a lot of clubs there. Christmas has single-handedly ruined her own brand, told you. She's a fake inspirational person. Paul is sinister. I think we didn't see the real Paul last season because he was always the underdog and never in power. I think that's probably a good point. Kevin's going to trust Paul right up to the point he walks out the door to meet Julie. And continuing on. This is all these facts I've been telling you as if I know them myself. Laurie told us.
I read them off Laurie, didn't you? You've already read them.
The BB announcer is the only person, other than Julie Chen, that has been there from the start. So Laurie can give us more information.
What about casting? She probably hasn't actually.
No, because she's only young. You need to watch Will's BB saga from last week. I loved it. I'm about 3 or 4 behind on those.
I think I'm behind.
Well, we should watch them when we watch the final. Lindsay laughing about Megan's iTunes songs was hilarious. I was laughing at her laughing. That's Megan McKenna, isn't it? I forgot about that. I want Big Meech to go in the house and steal Trejo. I heard Big Meech on a podcast. She's annoying. The global TV spoof videos are fantastic. Oh, did you see the Matt one, or was it the Raven one?
About the Drew segment.
Yeah, with when Julie interviews them, it's got the subtitles underneath. Is
there a Raven one?
Yeah, it was either Raven or it was a different one to the one we'd seen. It was really good.
Oh no, I haven't.
Yeah, it was really good.
Go back. And also today, Big Brother Canada Twitter has done a load of tweets which are playing on, Elf on the Shelf.
No.
I think. No, I'm not sure. I might get this wrong. I think it's this little elf, and people have him. He's like a toy elf, and they put him in all these weird situations. And,
okay.
It's like sexual things.
Like when you take a gnome on holiday and send a postcard.
But it's more
back.
about making memes, and it's mostly it's a naughty elf. I think it's that. I'm not sure if it is that.
Right.
But anyway,
yeah.
One of them has a picture of Cassandra on top of a donkey, which is Elf on the Shelf.
Cass on the ass.
Yes. And then all the other housemates on things.
Oh, okay. So
but I can't understand a lot of them.
Oh.
There's Dre on a radish.
Dre on
Why would I don't know, maybe they call a radish something else in Canada beet. Maybe it's a beet. Dre on a beet. Beets.
Oh.
By Dre.
Oh,
maybe
that's
why.
it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Why is it? That doesn't rhyme with Elf on the Shelf.
No, but that does kind of make sense. Fuck no.
We'll look at them later.
Yeah,
together.
that sounds interesting.
Ica on a what? What are they going to do for that?
On a wong.
I don't think you've quite got the concept.
Anyway, Laurie continues. I heard somewhere the audience handler tells the audience to clap for the game,
handler,
not for the house guest when people are evicted. Ridiculous. I'd be booing. Clap for the game. Imagine that over here.
I just think it's hilarious that she's called them a handler. Well, they've got a sort of a cattle prod getting them into the place.
Alex mentioned her dad was diabetic. I don't think she is. She's just addicted to fucking Coke.
She will be when she's drinking it.
Yeah. I love it when Towie makes a podcast appearance. Here he is. Paul is dastardly. Perfect description. Fishtail. I haven't a clue what the hell this means. Someone explain that
Someone
to us
on Twitter.
What did they say?
I hate when I never remember who said what.
Right,
but they said it means that you're always
hanging,
bringing up the rear, just behind, threatening to almost beat them.
Like a hanger on.
Probably it was Rowan that would probably have told us that.
But Laurie says, I haven't got a clue what the hell this means. The only fishtail I know is a hair braid and a car fishtailing on an icy road. Oh, this sounds good. Have you seen the video of Raven eating things she picks off her body yet? Sounds
like something Trisha Paytas would do. Nose
booger, arm and head scabs, God knows what off her butt, earwax act. Serious issues.
Wait. Cody said Jessica wouldn't eat a booger.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
his daughter wouldn't.
Oh, it was a daughter. I still thought he was talking about Jessica.
Yeah. What? Is that video of Raven doing that off of Big Brother? Or is that something she does in her own time?
Oh, I thought it was just her YouTube video that she does on a channel.
Maybe in the house.
It's a live feed.
Yeah, what would you do?
Yeah, but I worry about that. People pick things and you do things. If I go in Big Brother, I'll get caught doing something
picking
weird.
Your nose. Of course you will, because everyone does shit like that. That's just life. Nicole and Victor dating. She's replaced her whiny Corey with whiny Victor. My ears are bleeding. I don't mind Victor. Don't believe the CBB US rubbish that's online, i.e. the shit we read out. The executive producers, they're focusing on finishing up BB19 before they think about booking any celebrities. Makes sense. Rumours are it will air to compete with the Olympics that's on another station here. That starts on February the 9th and runs for till February the 25th for what it's worth.
I'm assuming that's a celebrity reality show of the Olympics, not the real Olympics, because that would be weird.
No, that's the real Olympics.
No, it's not an Olympics year.
Oh. It says the Olympics. What?
I think it must be like we had the games where they had celebrities.
About the fucking Olympics.
The Olympics is on in the summer.
No, there's a Winter Olympics as well.
Oh.
There is a Winter Olympics.
There is a Winter Olympics too.
Surely Laurie knows what the fuck she's talking about.
Laurie, I need clarification on this one.
So you don't know shit. I
No,
trust Laurie
it could
more
be the
than
Winter
you.
Olympics, but
yeah,
Sochi,
no
the last one was Sochi, which was in...
She's Canadian. She knows about snowy things. Don't pretend you know about sport, because you don't.
I like the Olympics, actually, I'll have you know.
Oh, don't fucking sound like you do. You don't even know when it's on. She continues, "Oh, you two, it was incredibly heartwarming to hear your concern after my wildfire email. Seriously, that meant so much to me. Took a few days for the air quality to improve. It's much, much better now. Devastating. The area that burned down is one of the most beautiful in the state. Sickening considering a couple of teenagers started it. I hope they hang the little fuckers.
Little shits.
Just a reminder to tweet out the link to the OTEV history you mentioned, and thank you in advance. I want to read that, all the different OTEVs. Did you tweet that?
I
missed that.
I think somebody tweeted us with it. I've seen it, but I didn't look at it. I wanted to look at it, but I forgot.
And then she said I should listen to Sister Speak, ask the sisters, because she gave me a shout out on there, saying that I hooked her up and told her to listen to Sister Speak. So it's all a podcast.
Who gave you a shout out?
Sister Speak. Laurie gave me a shout out on Sister Speak. She wrote into Sister Speak with a problem. I can't remember what it
dear
was.
Sister Speak.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was now. I was just listening for my name, basically.
Well, if I listen for my name on Sister Speak, it'll come out as gay.
Oh, yeah, because I don't know how to say your name.
No. What's his name? Gay?
Hey, that's not a good, nice impression of Christmas speak. Hold on, Alfie sent me a couple of incriminating tweets about Christmas. We're going to wrap this up in a second, but just to prove to you she's not nice.
I've got international Big Brother news after this as well.
God, we
so
need to hurry up.
Stay tuned for that.
Christmas said to Josh and Paul, "You haven't seen Cunt Christmas come out. I will fucking rape Kevin's soul with my words."
Nice.
Strong words. And she said to Josh, "You need to stay the fuck out of it and let me talk for once." Then to Paul, "You hop on against Kevin." See? And then she said, "Are you guys going to flip a coin to fuck me in jewelry?" Mm-hmm. Then she said about Kevin, "That motherfucking cocksucker can shove it down his fucking little throat." Jesus.
That Alfie Sheldon, he knows his gossip.
He does. Right, one last one from me. Carl Gerard on Twitter, KGKEOGH, if you want to follow him. He said, "Just listen to the pod. It was amazing." Strong words there.
Very strong words.
"You guys are literally the only reason why I'm still watching this dire season." Thank you very much. You don't have to watch, just listen. About the article you read out about CBB, I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
So many people told us that.
Brad the Lad Long is just a YouTuber that somehow gets himself onto nearly every list. He's not a celeb, he just gets a little bit of interest every time CBB comes around.
It's like Sam Pepper.
Yeah, he is a bit like that. Anyway, have a great day. Can't wait to hear the next pod. Thanks, Carl. Thank you.
What I was going to say earlier when we were talking about the memes was that Ryan Corman.
Oh, yeah.
He sent us.
He was talking to me about Towie on Instagram.
Well, he'll have to talk to you in other places than Facebook now because you're not going to reply.
That's
so
true.
Ryan sent us a load of like
he's following me on Twitter now too, so it's all good.
BBUS like memes and stuff from the
did
past, and I was like,
"Oh, I want to see those."
I was like, "These mean fuck all to me." So I was waiting for you to see them, but now you're not going to see them.
I'll go back on in a week or two
when it blows over, like Hurricane Irma, innit?
Yeah, when my
you'll blow through.
Stalking blows over. So what else you got? CBB news.
I got international Big Brother news. Have you heard about the new season of Big Brother Spain?
No.
No.
Big Brother Spain? No.
As it's called, Gran Hermano. It sounds Italian, that accent.
Mamma mia!
It's me, Maria. It's called Gran Hermano Revolution.
Ooh.
They have just started this series. They have put inside their house 100 housemates.
Yeah.
100. It's like floor to ceiling housemates.
Sweet.
It's not like it looks like a normal sized Big Brother house. They're just everywhere.
Off.
It looks like, it looks like the fucking holding room on X Factor before they go into the room.
How are they going to evict all those fuckers?
Apparently 86 people are going to get evicted like in the next week or something.
How?
To formulate like the 14 housemates that get to stay. And I don't know how. That's my thing.
So
I want
like
to know
the
how.
golden ticket, basically.
It's like the year we had the golden ticket, but they all are moving into the house.
Do we have any Spanish listeners who can give us the skinny?
We must have some people listening that know about International Big Brother on that level. What about that NY Watcher person? Does he listen to us? No.
Who?
There's this guy called NY Watcher, and he watches like all these different foreign Big Brothers. I think he can speak Spanish.
Okay. Well, to wrap up, we do want Paul to win, but we also kind of want Josh to win.
Hang on.
Go on.
I'm gonna let you have a look at this now. This is the Big Brother house in Spain. Spanish Big Brother house. Lucy's just looking at all these people crammed into a Spanish Big Brother house.
I'd have claustrophobia. That's annoying though, because what if you really like someone, then they get evicted?
I thought that there's so many characters that they're going to put in there that won't make it now.
You got to tweet that. That's hilarious. That's ridiculous. I want to watch. I wish we could watch that.
Also, in Big Brother UK news, I was watching the X Factor on catch up last night.
That since my podcast.
Well, you might want to watch a select audition or two again because guess who's on it?
It's not Megan McKenna again, is it?
Showbiz!
No! Are you serious?
Showbiz is coming back for an X Factor audition.
Singing what?
I don't know. It's not been on yet. He's just been teased. I've seen his face. I was like, that's Showbiz.
Hey, kiss for Holly. God. Yeah, I can live without that, actually.
Well,
he already came back once into my life. He can fuck off again now.
I'll tweet you the link when it goes out.
Yeah, all right, mate. Don't bother. So, I want Josh to win, really, but really Paul deserves to win. But I would like to see Paul just fuck it up at the final hurdle.
Me too. That would be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, but no one else actually deserves to win except Paul. Josh has done fuck all. Christmas has done fuck all. I mean, Josh has done a little bit
because of the
entertainment-wise.
nature of this type of game. Paul certainly deserves to win for his masterful manipulation of the entire house. Like, I can't quite believe how he's done it.
No, I don't think he can.
But if I'm thinking from my UK head,
UKIP head.
my UK head says to me, Josh is the most entertaining person left, so I'd like to see him win.
There were so many weeks when we fucking hated Josh so much.
Yeah,
and now we like Josh. It's like, oh God, what has happened to us?
But he's been good value.
He has. He's been entertaining.
And this is like this debate that I had with Kwame a while back about, like, okay, you may not like someone, but the way they're acting still entertains you, so you want them to stay. I don't think Josh has been horrible or anything, but he's been stroppy and babyish. Yeah. But it's been fun to watch.
I was going to do a whole big spiel then about Big Brother being over, but we're going to still do the final, aren't we? So we'll only have one episode to talk about then. So we'll do a big.
God, that'd be quick, wouldn't it? Mind you, a lot happens in that last episode.
No, because I'm sure we can go off on a few tangents.
Also, we'll have a bottle of wine.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah.
It's Thursday as well.
Yeah.
Got to go work the next day.
I've
You're
got
off.
to go work tomorrow. No, I'm not off.
No.
On Friday.
Just because you have a lot of Fridays off.
I don't. No, I'm not off.
Well, it's 21 minutes past midnight now, so...
Yeah, well, whose fault is that?
It's lucky I had a nap.
I ain't even watched Dr. Foster.
I know. I missed the Bake Off, which I'm obsessed with.
Well...
And if anyone wants to do a Bake Off podcast with me...
Honestly, you can, because I don't want to do it. Do it as part of the network. We've got to build up the network with actual programmes that people watch, not this shit.
Learn how to use Skype, but I wonder if Black Jungle Snake watches Bake Off. Do you think he'd get involved?
He might do. I sent him my book this week.
Yeah, you sent a few books out, didn't you?
I did. I sent it to Kwame, Black Jungle Snake, and Arissa. And I did a little kiss on him as well.
Oh, with the lipstick mark?
Yeah. But
not on Arissa's?
No, because I thought that would be creepy. But I did it on Kwame's and Black Jungle
She's going to be
Snake.
jealous now when she hears that.
I know, but I thought I don't want to alarm her. Sorry. I've got to go to bed.
Can you vote for Cody to win America's favourite player, please?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Might not be able to.
Don't worry about the transphobia, because on Rob as a podcast, Jessica said she's going to speak to him about it, and he's just uneducated, and he wouldn't say that if he learnt about it. So it's all good about
It's all about
that.
Education.
Yeah, he's just ignorant, but he's entertaining, just like us. Follow me on.
You do say so yourself.
Follow me on Twitter. Well, you don't even know when the Olympics are, nor do I. Follow me on Twitter, @VM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan. Follow the BB on Blast Twitter, @BB on Blast. And send us an email, bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
That's catchy. And
don't put too much stuff in Facebook, because I've got to be the administrator right now, so...
yeah, just tweet. It's about time you started putting your weight, young laddie.
Right, we're going to go now. Do you want to do a code word?
Enjoy the final... Yeah, what was it? Cunt strut? Cunt bucket? No, what is it going to be?
People won't type that because they worry about violating the terms of Twitter.
What then? What's a good word?
Unicorn.
Unicorn
Farts.
Unicorn farts.
Unicorn farts.
Enjoy the final. I'm sure we won't get what we deserve, but we'll get what's given to us, and we'll eat it up. Yum. See you soon. Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. Bye.
Bye.